And it's kind of evil.
We'll do character.
Greeting the broadcast, and I believe that we lied. We are lied.
We're
What?
lied.
We're live. We're lied. Yes, that's what I meant to say.
We lied.
We lied.
This isn't D&D at all, actually.
Never was.
No
is
one knew this
Dread.
would happen anyway.
Surprise!
We're not playing D&D. We're playing Pathfinder.
We're playing Dread.
A true twist for the ages.
Like Metroid Dread?
Oh, truly.
We're playing feeling like your soul is rotting and like you're dying inside.
We're playing Masks.
We're playing feeling like I'm Piccolo, disciplined, matured, and refined. In the world, every person is one of a kind. Building on past game, living in the fast. Okay, no one's gonna get that unless you've watched the Butter Bunch content.
I'm an adult.
Thank you.
We're playing D&D. To anyone who is currently watching this, I haven't seen if the stream is active yet.
It is.
Active.
Is it meant to be on KW's channel or yours?
It's on your channel.
Mine. I've said it to KW's.
On Jacob's channel.
Minecraft Legends beating the...
Ignore the title. Ignore the... That should hopefully be fixed on the actual live.
The title is changed, yes.
Oh, also, that's not a white screen. That's just Gotcha Life 2's one of its default screens with no characters on it.
Which
Yeah,
happens to be a white screen.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about this
Like,
campaign, so I just picked a random thing. Here you go. Have something that moves. See if it will not delay me this time.
Good start.
Okay,
good
guys,
start.
we just turn on dark mode.
It's probably a good idea if anybody in chat has already seen at least some Quest of the Rising Sun sessions or the one shot that we did on this channel. This one's gonna work a little differently. If you know me, I'm the usual DM here. I'm having one of my friends, Christian, do the DMing instead. But I feel like it's better if Christian introduces himself. So, Christian,
As opposed to Buddhist.
Hello?
hi, Christian.
Never heard that one before. Hello. As the previous DM has mentioned, right now I will be taking over. He will mostly be my assistant, helping me remember various details of this game because my brain is a broken toaster.
Yep, that's a good way to put it.
Which is a great tragedy because I really like toast.
Good
It's
point.
pretty good.
All right.
I want to
So,
use the soundboard so bad.
I haven't
Hey,
muted
speaking
your
of
soundboard
sounds,
yet, but thank
apologies
you for
about my
reminding me.
audio.
I'm doing that now.
I don't know what the issue is. But actually, it worked on Audacity, but doesn't work on Discord. So I don't know if it's working on live or not. But there's a thing where, for some reason, on this new computer that I have, the audio has been significantly reduced quality-wise from the same microphone on Discord. So if that's a reflection now, then that's why. But and apparently that makes Nathaniel's voice worse. But good thing is, we're not playing the same character today, so Nathaniel will not feature.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry though. There's another part here.
You
said name.
You said we don't have Nathaniel here, and I just saw the viewer drop by 1.
Christian, just one question. At the beginning of the campaign, do the characters introduce themselves, or do we just do that now?
Introduce your characters now. Also, I will mention, once we finish what I have planned, my assistant will most likely take over because improv is not something I do super well. So,
but it's something that
interesting.
I'm great at. It's something that I am great at, so don't worry.
Very well then.
Also,
Sail us
character
away,
introduction
Bart.
will probably be important.
Sing us a tune about your character.
My character? Are we talking to me?
Yep.
Yes.
Sing us
Yeah.
a tune. You're the
First.
bard.
Hey, my name is Mickey. Do not pay attention while I pickpocket you and your family.
Wonderful introduction. My name is Jesse.
All right.
My name, person speaking, BB Butter. Character I'm playing, Jesse. He's a rogue, because I wanted to play a more antagonistic rogue for once, and And then I was presented with a bit of a guinea pig homebrew that I'm gonna toy around with at some point during this. I don't know. And so we're gonna play with that. I have
Entirely
my
untested.
yes. My dex is in fact so untested that I watched the levels change in front of my eyes.
Yep.
Yeah, my dexterity is quite high. I have quite a few high rolls actually. So my weaknesses end up going to like wisdom and yep, actually just wisdom. That's the only one that sucks, as a matter of fact. I did point by though, so it's fair.
Yeah, don't worry, Christian. I made him do point by.
Okay.
I personally prefer manual roll, but yeah. I can speak. I can
dealt with too many lucky people getting absurdly high stats with manual roll.
Fair.
I have two.
I like the heart of the dice though, is my thing.
It is
but,
fun, but it's also annoying because then
I
you have
get
to rescale all your levels for your enemies.
Also,
I'm kind
also
of like
have terrible.
I'm kind of like a think like a circus like tightrope type fella, right? So my acrobatics, my athletics, you know, my stealth, that's all quite high up there. I have sleight of hand, I have deception.
I should have played a clown.
That's not a class though.
Oh.
Well, I say that. It probably is in either one of the books or as a homebrew, but we didn't talk about that beforehand, so I didn't think about it.
Okay. By the way, just not to interrupt you quickly, but I just realized something. On OBS, I can actually tell when the next ad break that YouTube has auto-generated is going to happen, and that apparently is going to happen right now.
Is it?
Well then.
No.
No. It says ads inserted, so...
Well, I started... Oh, wait, there it is. Yep.
I wouldn't know.
I got a Bitcoin ad. Of course I did. Because I've always been a big proponent and supporter of Bitcoin. As known.
Let's go.
Did you recently come into possession of some wealth from a dungeon in the form of potentially not gold, because that's not what we do this time? Well, how about you invest it in this in the first fade cryptocurrency?
Oh, and I'm a tiefling as well. So yeah,
Tiefling bard.
Yeah, tiefling. No,
You
I'm a tiefling rogue.
Oh wait, tiefling rogue. How did I already mess that
Are you
up?
stealing my places?
Aiden said bard. Aiden said bard before, that's why.
Christian, because you're thinking of Violet's character.
To get the river
Also to clarify, because
them and drown them, they go to Davy Jones' locker underwater.
Also to clarify, because to clarify, because I like to play in a bit of diverse as far as character gender goes. This one is male.
Okay, but wait, what was his name, by the way? I forgot to,
Oh, Jesse. His name is
Oh,
Jesse.
sorry. Okay.
Emily? Emily? You're up next.
He's about 20.
I'm Emily, but my character's name is Alia. Because I looked up fantasy names and it was the first one that came up. But anyway.
Fair.
I'm gonna be honest, there is a good chance I will mispronounce it.
I will make
Jackson
sure you
fan
pronounce
base
it
sympathizes with you.
correctly.
I'll do my best.
She's a half-elf sorcerer. Because I'm basic and play the same person in different fonts every single time, apparently.
You can ask Christian. I do the exact same thing, but I do different subclass.
Same here.
Yep.
Barbarian
Amilla
all
isn't
the way.
sorcerer adjacent.
No, but she's still charm-based.
I guess so.
Charisma-based, not charm-based.
Same bloody thing.
Not really.
Yeah. I'm...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to describe
Yeah.
do you want to describe what she looks like? Because I forgot to do that for me.
She
Thumbnail.
looks like, and I quote, bisexual coded Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, she wears both a skirt and a coattail, so as clear as we can get.
Perfect description.
Yeah.
And
Actually,
neutral.
I do want to circle back to this because I did forget me. I really did. I'm natural evil. I already said I'm male. Hair is blonde. Eyes are blue. Skin is light red. About medium size. Height is 5'9". Age is 20. Weight is 190. Okay, next up is Jacob, I believe.
Jacob.
Then. Hello, everyone. I was once known as a mere mercenary, more than a hired goon, really, if I'm perfectly honest. During a battle against an adventuring party, I fell victim to a vicious mockery that made me reconsider how unintelligent I truly was. Now I seek to broaden my knowledge and subvert the views of my species, of course being half-orc, and as a result I decided to go for a wizard. My name is Professor Crackknuckle. Nice to meet all of you.
Actually, wait, Jacob, can you send the character
Johnny's
sheet?
dad
You're the only
from
one who hasn't.
Sing.
I sent it to Unskilled.
You sent it to who?
Man.
Oh, Unskilled.
You
yeah,
are
Christian, just
you
send
are
it
the
while
most
we have
theater
instructions.
kid.
It's just Johnny's
I
dad from
respect
Sing.
Oh, I
I've
hate
never
that
seen that movie, so I have no frame of reference.
you're
Oh.
Anyway, I'll
Yeah, the
send
same
my
Oh,
character
I
sheet
know.
in the open chat.
all you need to know, Talking Gorilla sings "I'm Still Standing" by Elton John.
Oh, I
It's
love
not
that
his
song.
dad, that's Johnny.
Oh, wait,
It's a
I'm
real-
not a
it's a
bard this
really good
time, so I'm
song.
not the singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Ah.
the singer.
Don't worry.
I'm gonna
Okay,
sing all
Aiden,
the
take us
songs.
I
away.
can't view the character.
Wait.
Welcome to the crew on a quest. Here we go.
That's
I
not
feel like
I'm
we're
still
missing-
Welcome
standing.
to Amazing Trade.
That's
I
not
think we're
I'm
missing
still
a character.
standing. That's
We're
the
missing
wrong
a
one.
character introduction. Wait,
We are.
We
I want
saved
my
the best
character
for
introduction.
last, I believe.
The new player.
The newest.
You're getting out immediately. You're getting out
This will be
immediately. You have a new
fun.
player.
Okay.
Yeah, I should have told you that beforehand, Christian. Yeah, we got a new player.
Fun.
You got 45
Jacob,
seconds till the next ad.
Jacob, you configured your character sheet so people can see
Man,
it, right?
you have a lot of ads.
Make sure you configure the privacy settings, because on my end I cannot see it.
I don't know where to do that.
Let's not deal with it right now.
Good
Adrian,
point.
Hello everyone. My name is Marina. I'm a half-elf warlock Nekomini. I am 234 years old, and I have a void of darkness in my heart. Mwah.
and it's probably not the Marina that you're thinking of. We all thought of very different Marinas.
We
when
all
that
thought
was
of
first
very
done.
different marinas.
Goodness.
Man,
Okay,
how did you get that void in your heart?
I love the fact that we said,
I
like,
have
oh yeah,
the
well, by the way, the
gist.
other half is Tabaxi, just so you know, the other half of the elf. I also thought Professor Crackknuckle, if it ever comes up, he's also, the other half is Troll. Shouldn't affect it.
I
You
have
got to
written
tell.
down all of your characters' names and classes. So
Yeah,
I'm a bard. My name is
you
Mickey.
wrote it
I-
down. Don't worry.
yeah, I wrote it down.
I
So-
Also
need a
notice a
reminder. I always
very-
do the Mickey Mouse voice and song. Oh, welcome to the quest.
Christian,
I
I
don't
Christian,
think you need to
Christian,
do it
I
every
will-
single second. We understand the
Christian.
ha-ha thing. It's alright.
Christian, I will apologize before, during, and after this. Don't worry.
But what? We haven't done nothing.
All right.
Exactly.
So-
We're angels.
Are we all ready?
Let's do this.
All right.
I think I found the setting. My character sheet is now public.
Perfect. So
Okay, let me make sure it is.
you all
You know,
Your
Christian, you can
eyes
start. I'm
begin
just
to
checking the character
open.
sheet.
Your eyes begin to open. Vision beginning to unblur. You all immediately realize you are all bound and gagged inside of this wooden cart. You all you also notice from the outside you hear vague high elven small talk And inside the cart with you, also bound and gagged, is a slender tabaxi woman and a muscular-looking lizard folk.
Hmm?
I eyeball. Never mind. Nope.
You what?
I eyeball. Nope.
I
Question,
thought.
do we know each
that
other?
All of you, I mean, you all know that you're in the same cart.
No, I mean, no. He's asking if we have shared history with each other, or we're all meeting each other for the first time canonically.
Player-wise, that is your decision.
Yep.
What do you guys think?
I think this should be the first time we meet.
All right. Yep.
All right.
That works.
First time you all meet. You all notice the tabaxi woman and the lizard folk seeming to, like, look at each other, and their faces sort of gesturing a little. I'm going to need anyone who would like to roll me a insight check.
Alright, I'm rolling. See me rolling. I got a 14.
I'll do insight.
Okay.
I'll do insight as well.
14, we got... Alright.
I don't remember how high you put the DC for this one.
Teen.
I got
This
a
one
16.
is
That's
an
amazing.
18.
I have an 8.
Alright.
Yes.
Okay. The DC was 17, so
Yep.
one of you notices Professor Crackknuckles. You've been studying the arcane for a decent bit now. And you recognize a sort of adaptation of a message cantrip that does not require somatic components being cast between the tabaxi and the lizard folk. If you had to guess, they were planning some sort of escape. As you witness this, the tabaxi looks over and sees that you know what's going on.
Give a curt nod.
The tabaxi sees your nod, turns back to the lizard folk, and continues their telepathic communication. You then begin to hear a sort of a woman's voice say, This is last minute. I don't know how well this escape will work with so many people. I didn't know there were going to be other people in this cart. If you want, you can follow us, but we have a plan.
Very much appreciate that. What is this plan of which you speak?
As you begin to telepathically ask this question, you hear a somewhat familiar sound, that being a war horn, and then loud goblin chanting.
Ah, we were just talking
The
about
tabaxi looks over. The tabaxi looks over to you and says, "Before I was captured, I sent out a sending spell, and convinced this goblin priestess that I was their god. They know our location, and they are about to destroy this cart. While the high elves are distracted, my friend here is going to free us, and we book it to the woods. Do we all understand?"
I
Yeah.
understand. But what of my friends? They have no idea what's going on.
Friends?
Yeah, I was about to say, because
We
they're
just
talking,
met.
well, no, I don't think we can even hear, because they're
Oh,
speaking
mate, what about the
telepathically,
others
right?
here? My acquaintances that I've also just
Yeah,
potentially met.
Add.
Don't worry.
Dude, the ads are gonna show up so often. Let's not.
Yeah,
I
all
didn't
right.
realize
Got
that
it.
was like such a high
Great.
setting. I don't know. I don't normally have it set that high.
Might be a bug or just bad luck. Also, add is only spelled with one D.
Did you?
So what's? I mean, okay. So it goes.
What of the
happens?
others then?
Okay.
They don't know what's going on because you've only talked to me.
As soon as you ask that question, you hear through the cracks of the wooden cart, you see a bright and loud flash, and goblin war cries and high elves screaming in pain. Suddenly, the lizard folk stands up and rips the bindings off of their wrist, prying off a piece of wood from the cart and slashing open in the bindings of the tabaxi woman. The tabaxi woman then grabs the piece of wood and unbinds all of your hands. As she is about to jump out of the cart, she looks to all of you and says, "Follow me. I know a clearing in the woods. We should be safe for a few days."
Thank you so much for freeing us, Nya.
Yeah, I look
mean, I
at.
probably could have got out of there
You're still
myself.
gagged. You
Our
are
hands
still
are
gagged.
unbound.
Still-
Our hands are unbound, so we just take off the gags.
You-
Well, I take off my
Your
gag.
hands
Yeah.
are all right.
Okay, in
No,
that
no,
case,
that's fair.
I'll do the same.
Yeah.
Let's
You
take
all
out my-
run into the
Yeah.
woods, following the tabaxi, and you eventually run into a small clearing of trees. The tabaxi begins to set up camp and pulls the lizard folk, walks over to a dead looking tree, grabs a piece of bark and pulls it off, revealing multiple sacks of various rations, food, all their supplies, everything, tossing each bag to one of you. The lizard folk speaks up and says, "Should be enough to last us one day. I expect you all to earn your food after this night is over."
Thank you very much. You've been most generous.
Jesse raises
I can't
one.
really.
Jesse raises one eyebrow, and then goes back to a straight face, and then looks at Marina. This one of yours, referring to the other tabaxi.
Are you talking to me, Nya?
Yeah.
It is mine. Thank you, Nya.
Believe
why-
what he's referring to is if you happen to know this tabaxi on account of you yourself being off tabaxi.
No, I do not know them, Nya.
Then why are you saying? Sure.
Never met this one in my life.
So I can't really remember how he got captured. What is their deal exactly?
Based on all of us, my guess, slaves. They wanted us as slaves.
Dang. I mean, you
Yeah.
know, just saying, I could steal some pretty cool stuff if people needed me to steal stuff. Granted, I would request at least have half of it, because, you know, I need, at least, if I'm going to steal something from someone, I at least want a little bit of, to get out of it, you know?
To be
Stealing is
perfectly
kinda fun.
honest, if they was intending to eye you for some help and for stealing stuff, they wouldn't have to capture you against your will.
Is there
It's-
Well, yeah.
is there a
Yeah.
private spot anywhere?
What was that?
Is there a private spot anywhere?
I mean, we're in the middle of the
You're in the
woods.
middle of the woods.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the matter? You gotta do
No.
your business.
Well, here
Whoa.
in a bit, yeah, that'd be nice.
As the tabaxi begins to set up a campfire, she looks over to the five of you and says, about 5 minutes west, there should be a few good pieces of firewood. Should be next to a cave. You all think you can get it for me?
I will go gather the firewood, Nya.
It's like your whole thing's saying yeah, because, you know... I know you're part cat and all, but, like, you know, all you do is say yeah. I mean, this
I'm
other
slightly
capacity doesn't say
concerned,
yeah all
but
the
let's keep
time.
going.
We just met this person.
Are you insulting the way I speak?
I
Yeah?
mean, you all just
I
met each
mean,
other right
Yeah.
now.
I'm a little bit
few minutes
confused
ago
because
when
this
you
capacity
regained
has multiple
consciousness.
sentences and never said yeah. I mean, all you seem to say is yeah.
No, she just said with something else other than yeah. She just ended it with yeah.
It's their off
Yeah.
elf
Yeah,
side
but I
mixing
mean-
with the tabaxi that creates that particular mannerism.
Is it like a tick? You like Tourette's? And you're like your tick is yeah.
That's a bit of a oh, that's a
That's
bit
a
of
bit-
a interesting thing to ask.
Hey, you
It
wouldn't
is
know what
not a
Tourette's
myth,
is. You're no
it's
longer
just the way I
doctor.
speak. Yeah?
I've
Listen, I may not be
researched
a
the
doctor.
ancient scrolls of maladies, and I too have come across the description of this fabled Tourette's syndrome.
be fair,
However, I believe that it tends to be mostly involuntary and not follow any particular patterns.
I will say I mean, we might know those terms. Is this like is this a contemporary Earth or is it all fantasy?
Fantasy.
Okay, so then we have grounds to maybe know those words. We don't know the history.
Ancient scholars have catalogued the history of Tourette's syndrome, and I found it in my favourite library.
Library?
You
That's right, my
might
Man, you
be
favourite
sound like
shocked
you're
to
library.
believe
from
this.
another. You have like a very different accent from us. You know, like, are you from like another continent or something? Like, dang.
Maybe
As
he's
far
from
as I'm aware, I
library.
might be. I'm from some place up in the mountains. We
Yeah.
orcs don't really tend to name our locations. We don't tend to stay in one fixed place for a while. I spent most of my
The lizard
time
folk.
training and fighting in different places in the world. My origins are long behind me.
Yeah, what are you
The
training
lizard
at?
folk sort of looks up at you and is like, "Half orcs always were a hardy people."
They certainly were, especially the off trolls like myself as well. That's a quite the combination. In any
So,
case,
do
we
you
were going to
all
quit some firewood,
choose
weren't we?
Yes,
Yeah,
we would,
but before-
yeah?
before we
Until
do
I
that,
was
I gotta
so
have a
rudely
important
interrupted,
question.
yeah?
I got one important question, real quick. Are we near any
Alright,
towns? Because
alright.
like, I kind of need to go get some stuff from the towns. You know, just stuff. I mean, I don't have much money
As
on
far
me, but
as
you
you-
know, that doesn't stop me from having, you know, getting stuff.
Are you planning
As,
to steal
as far
things,
as you
yeah?
know, as far as you know, you could be days, maybe months away from a town.
Dang.
No idea.
For a second, I just realised something.
So,
We don't need to go and gather firewood. I can cast prestidigitation and light a small campfire.
Oh,
Oh,
do it. And that may or may not cause a forest fire, but do it anyways. I'm all about the chaos.
I
I'll
wouldn't
endeavour to
suggest
control
that.
myself.
Do it.
High elves tend to
also
be
love
high elves
chaos,
tend to be pretty
yeah?
good at tracking magic. If we
There's such
get
thing
too
as
wild with
controlled
with
flames,
a-
but
if we get
No,
too
no.
wild with magic, high elves could sniff us out any second.
Well, I mean, they're gonna be able to snuff the fire regardless.
That's
Trust
a
me,
fair
I
point.
know
It's
how
a
to
good
hide
idea
things
to
like
light a
this.
fire, because that will just attract anything in this forest.
But if anything comes to attack us, I could just cut it to pieces with my dagger, yeah?
I've been a part of many raids that have all been to do with wayward adventurers lighting fires and not realising.
So why are you walking around in a ball gown exactly? I mean, how are you combat ready in a ball gown?
I am combat ready in a ball gown because I trained to be. Yeah?
The lizard folk speaks
in a ball
up
gown?
and says,
Yes.
What's he say?
Was a riveting conversation. Thank you for your contribution.
Right,
Yo,
a
Chris,
lovely
good?
sentence
the lizard
there.
folk.
There we go.
The lizard folk mentions clans like mine teach us how to fight off anything. If some wild beast comes in here, smelling the fire, it just means more meat.
Oh.
Can you put it
That
that
is very
way?
true. I love the taste of meat, yeah?
Okay. Oh, I guess we should get that firewood.
Yeah?
Alright
Not
then,
talk-
let's go. We start
I
making our
am
way towards
willing-
where
Going
the
on a
firewood
trip
was.
in our favorite rocket ship, soaring through the woods, traveling far.
Did bro just say rocket ship in high fantasy?
What is
Apparently.
the rocket
Oh,
ship,
you're
yeah?
you're a
Spell.
bard, are ya?
Yeah, you know, I'm a bard.
It's a
I do like
terrible
the
one at
bard
that.
things. I'm a great bard. I actually played
None
at
of that
Madison
rhymed.
Square City once. You know,
So
I
what?
was so popular. Okay,
Figured
they
off
even
the
gave me free
town.
tomatoes. They gave me free tomatoes.
As you all
Sure.
begin to bicker about the bard's musical talent, as you approach the cave entrance, you hear a bit of scurrying and other noises. Unpleasant.
Oh no, is it
noises.
rats? You know, I was once locked in a room, a rubber room
No.
with
Everyone
rat,
roll
and rat
initiative.
things.
Alright.
Very well. While we're doing that,
Oh, come on!
Bon in the chat says, no.
13.
Bon in the chat says trying to pinpoint Jacob's
Oh,
accent. My accent
17.
my accent is mountain troll / half orc.
Christian, do you want me to roll for you so you don't get as unlucky as you almost always do?
Oh, is that
I
why you
rolled a
went
2
come on?
for
Did
the
you get it bad?
initiative.
Oh yeah, I got
Christian,
13.
I rolled a 2 for the initiative.
Christian has a
I also
contingency-
rolled a
has
2 for the
contingency of rolling
initiative.
horribly.
Yeah. Alright, what's everyone's initiative?
I also
13.
rolled a 2.
Okay.
19, because
Initiative. Where's
D&D
initiative
Beyond
at?
hates me.
Wait, where's initiative?
Every
Is it above
time.
wisdom?
Initiative is right next to armor
initiative
class.
should be, yeah.
It's part of like
right
it's
below-
a
Oh,
side
there it
bonus,
is.
yeah.
Proficiency bonus. Okay.
Oh, I got
So-
a 16 in initiative.
Why am I first every time? I hate it. I'm
Okay.
gonna start. I'm
No
gonna throw a hissy
pressure.
fit. I hate going first.
You got a 19, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Oh, it's because my
bard.
dexterity. Christ.
Okay, so bard, wizard, sorcerer, enemies.
Almost
Jesse,
sang
Marina,
Oh the Misery
roll
there.
initiative.
Do I have to fight some people? Awesome.
Oh, what murder?
I love how we almost didn't go into the cave because of Jacob's fire things spell. We're just like, oh, we can just do that. It's like, no, it will attract the elves. We can't do
Oh, I
that.
have an amazing idea. If I'm going, I have the most spectacular idea, guys.
In the
What is
meantime,
your
making the
idea?
campfire darker.
You're gonna charm them, aren't you?
No.
You know what I'm gonna do?
I don't know what we're up against yet.
Alright.
Yeah,
I know, but it
I'll
doesn't matter
tell
what
you
we're
when I
up
get.
against. I know what I'm gonna do.
I think I know what
I'll
you're
tell
going to
you
do,
when
but
I
I'm
get the
gonna
last
wait.
2 initiative rolls. Marina, Jesse, gonna need those initiatives.
I'd say it
BB.
was 13.
13.
Okay, 13.
Okay, so you roll by pushing the button next to what you need to do. Like under initiative, there's like a square box that you could click on, and that will cause a dice to come on screen, and it will roll.
I am extremely confused, Mia.
I'm just say hi to
There should
Jalen
be-
and Janice in the chat.
Here, I'm gonna
Thank you
share
for
my
joining
screen
us.
real quick, so you see what
I
I'm
have
looking
an
at.
easier idea.
Yeah.
Actually, click the thing click that.
Yeah.
That thing.
Just click that.
You click this. You
Oh,
click one of these squares,
okay.
and then it goes.
No
It's
way,
a
a
roll.
14! No.
Then you just keep spamming it. No, you don't spam
This
it. You click
the
it
thing.
once.
Yeah,
This
no,
thing.
you-
We could
you
all
roll it
just
once.
lie if you wanted to.
I got a
Roll it
9.
once.
Well, we
Plus
could lie, but that
2
would
equals
defeat some of the
11.
fun, wouldn't it?
Alright.
Okay, I got an 11. Yeah.
So. 11. Ella, you're up first. You hear scurrying deeper into the cave. You're standing right outside of the cave. What do you want to do?
And none of us are in the cave, right? Like, we're standing outside of it,
None of you are in the cave.
but they're in the cave.
The things making the
Whatever
noises
scurrying
are
is.
in the cave.
Can I use mold earth and just, like, collapse the cave, crushing them all to death?
Oh!
Sure.
Oh, I'll do that then.
That would be
Looking
a
for a
very
cave
good idea,
background.
Nya.
I
I
don't know.
love
I don't.
Russian.
I don't think she said that out loud.
Didn't
This
you know
is why I
that I
was
can
picking
read
up.
minds? Yeah.
You can choose it.
I can see into the fourth wall. I can see.
Is
The problem is the cave entrance is larger than 5 feet. So
Well, that's a 5
you'll make
feet
an
section.
you'll make an obstacle in the cave entrance.
Oh, God damn it.
But you can do that.
How big's the cave? Like the cave entrance?
The cave entrance about, if you had to guess, about 20 feet wide.
On something. There we
it's a
go.
big cave entrance.
Big old.
Yeah, it's a real big cave. completely pitch black too. You cannot see inside.
Ah, well, I definitely picked the right one.
Yeah, about to say that's just the void in the picture he shows.
The
What if we
void.
have what's the thing called? The dark vision. What if we have dark vision?
Dark vision. How far is your dark vision?
Up to 60 feet.
You notice cobwebs lining every inch of the walls,
Oh,
ceiling,
God!
floor.
Oh, hell no!
God,
And
no!
About three spiders the size of small horses just inside the cave that don't seem to have noticed you yet.
The same
Wait,
dark
wait,
vision,
wait,
so I
Spiderweb's
also see
the-
this.
I have dark vision.
This
is
Anyone
gonna be
know?
interesting.
Exact same dark vision.
Spiderwebs
Yeah.
are flammable, aren't they? I'll just set them on fire.
Yes. Burn them
Alright,
alive.
what spell or cantrip are you going to use?
My control flame cantrip.
One says, might as well be the tap dance. I don't want to tap dance.
Well, okay,
From
there
Weasley.
is a stipulation there. Doesn't Control Flame have to have an initial flame source to be able to control it?
British does.
Flames. You
So-
do need
Hate it
to.
here.
You do need a. You do need a non-magical flame that you can see.
This sucks.
Okay.
I'm not charming the spider.
Why not?
I do love how that's what you're getting cornered into.
My character has a torch in their backpack. Can we use that?
Your character does? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
So when your character have torch in their backpack?
Hey, does anyone have any fire?
Earlier.
Actually,
Just
I
around?
might. I think I do actually.
got
Now that I think
fire.
about it. Wait, hold on. If I go into here, 'cause I
We could have lit the fire earlier.
Also, control flame only lets you extend a fire 5 feet, assuming you have fuel in that location, and the spiders are further than 5 feet away.
I'll just like run and put it down and then do it.
The cave is lined up with cobwebs. Wouldn't there be cobwebs that are 5 feet away, and therefore the fire could spread to them?
I'll just throw it in there and then use
I'll
it.
allow it. I'll allow it.
There you go. Yeah, see.
Let's go.
Hello, Melissa Schroeder in the chat.
Alright,
equipment. Here it is.
so you throw the torch into the cave, and a small portion, but a growing portion, of the cobwebs begins to light.
Is that natural or from me?
The from the fire that you threw in there.
So you
Can I
haven't
make
used
the fire worse?
You can choose for it to go 5 feet in one direction, or you can increase how bright it is.
I'll go 5 feet in a direction of a spider, or preferably if it could light the spider on
All
fire.
right.
I really hope the spiders in my room are listening right now.
There are spider pets that's in Gotcha Club.
Come at me, bro.
All right. The fire spreads faster thanks to your magic. That is your
Let's go,
action.
Austin.
Do you have any bonus actions you would like to do?
Unless I can levitate one of them into the fire, then
I do not believe levitate is a bonus action spell, though I may be wrong. I've been wrong about a lot of things.
I don't know what a bonus action spell is. I'm gonna be real.
Levitate is a action which you have already used, so you would
Yeah,
have to
so-
wait for your next turn.
Yeah. So
It's a
in D&D
bonus
you'll
action,
have. So in D&D you have a main action, right? So that's gonna be like
Yeah.
doing a main action, right? But a bonus action
Yeah.
is maybe walking somewhere a little bit, or certain spells, right?
Like you could approach the cave.
Oh God, no!
Yeah.
It
is
away
exactly-
from me.
It is exactly how it sounds. It's just an extra action. It's just that only certain things qualify.
Yes.
Actually,
If you're using
who doesn't
D&D
have dark
Beyond-
Back
vision?
away from the cave. Emily, back away from the cave. Back behind someone.
No, 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 no. Who doesn't? Who can't see into the cave right now? Because I know me and Jacob can. Can the rest of you not?
I can.
I can. I have dark vision.
Yeah, I think all of you have dark vision to the point where you can see what is inside the cave.
Yeah, I have
And
dark
even if
vision.
you
What the hell is
didn't,
my turn?
yeah,
Yeah, and even if we didn't, the cobwebs are on fire anyway. Right?
yeah, there is also a fire, so not exactly that dark
Oh.
anymore. So, yeah, I'm going to say that is probably your action. That is probably your turn.
Yeah.
Unless
I was gonna do something.
I think.
There's no
Do
point
you?
now.
All right, Mickey, it is your turn.
Alright, so... I turn... okay, so... let's see, what do I have? I do sleep, actually.
Ooh.
Could I do sleep into the cave? Make everyone fall asleep? In the cave? Not
Roll
us,
the dice.
but all of the monsters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll the HP dice.
Which one's that? Which... Sleep doesn't have a dice associated with it.
5d8.
5...
Unless you want to upcast it and roll more dice.
What's upcasting?
Okay. What you have first level spell
Wait, did I
slots. Do you have
never
a second
explain
level spell
upcasting?
slot?
Ugh.
Nope.
Do you have a second level spell slot?
Yes. I actually have a second level sleep.
You can choose to either cast sleep with a first level spell slot or a second level. If you choose second level, it's stronger.
Alright. And choose second level.
Also, yeah.
Question, I believe the sleep is a radius, right? So is that going to affect us
Okay.
as well?
Yes, it is a
Oh.
20-foot radius, but you can put that circle inside the cave, so it only
Yeah, I'm
affects
putting the circle inside the cave,
Okay.
not around us.
So you're using a second level spell slot.
Yeah.
Roll 7d8 if you want. I can roll that for you.
7d8? Or do you mean 7d?
As in roll a d8 7
Yes.
times.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Altogether, it's a 34.
Hold on. What?
I don't
Also,
know if I
Bon,
did that right.
the DM in this case is Christian.
Yes.
Fun Canada fact from Bon, a Mickey is a Canadian slang word we use for a big bottle of booze.
I have heard of this.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. My character likes to steal things, so he stole a lot of booze in his past.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but that is not enough HP to put even one spider to sleep.
What? Aww.
Yeah.
I got a question. Can I
Do
use
you have any
like,
bonus
cantrips?
action?
Cantrip counts as bonus
If the cantrip says that you can cast it as a bonus action, you can.
Where would it say that necessarily?
Just tell me what the cantrip is, and I'll search it.
I have Mage Hand and Vicious Mockery.
Wait, Christian
Mage
Bon
Hand
says
is an
hi to you from the
action.
chat. And apparently your name makes him think of Moulin Rouge.
Hello.
I have a question
Hello.
about the spells that I have and the abilities from my subclass. Are these...
Yes.
Am I able to use these, like... Are they cantrips, or do I have to have a long rest?
It should say, like they should be class features that recharge on a short or long rest. It should say that in the feature
No.
description. Also, Mage Hand and Vicious Mockery are both actions, so you cannot cast either.
Could I do, like, Persuasion on anyone around me at all, or would that also count as action?
I'll let you do it as a bonus action.
Okay. I decide to persuade Marina to go fight the spiders inside the cave.
What I was gonna do, except I was just gonna push them in. I was gonna be like, stand up there and then just shove them in.
So I'm gonna roll Persuasion. If I'm allowed to, of course.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, so I roll Persuasion and I got a 22.
Marina, you believe that stepping inside that cave and going full on fisticuff with these spiders is a pretty good idea.
Is she not get a
Would you
wisdom
like to
saving
use
throw or
your-
anything? Like, jeez.
Would you like to make a wisdom saving throw? Or are you just willing to accept this?
I am just willing to accept this, Nia. I go into the cave.
Okay. Alright. Mickey, is there any would you like to move closer or further away from the cave?
I'll have to move slightly further away from the cave.
Okay. Jesse, it is your turn.
Okay. Wait, what? Oh, that doesn't matter, that's level 6, 17, okay. Okay. I mean... So so the wood is in this cave, right?
The wood is like in a stash near the mouth of the cave, not in the cave.
So we don't even have to go in?
You don't have to go in there, but the spiders are aware of your presence, and you have gotten close enough for them to attack.
The spiders are aware mostly because we set their cobwebs on fire.
Yeah, they're kind of angry about that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
skill
just gonna
issue.
I'm just gonna go straight to the wood then.
Okay, you just, I assume, dash action, maybe cunning action dash, just into the woods.
Yep, I'm just gonna nab the wood.
You have fully fled this combat. Goodbye, I guess.
Wait, is the... I did say like the stash of wood, is that in...
You could, if you want, you can cunning action dash and then bonus action grab it, because it should be like 30 feet in the direction you were going before you noticed the spiders.
Okay. In that case, I'll do that.
All right, you run past the cave, grab the wood. Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
All right, that is your turn. Marina, it is your turn.
So I'm rolling one of the dice, right?
Well, what's your action?
Not yet.
You have to just give an action before and see if you need to roll dice.
My allergies are hitting like a truck right now.
Can I do Eldritch Blast? Yeah.
Okay.
God,
Any
bring back
invocation?
that
you're-
voice.
Any invocations? You have like 2 of them.
Yeah.
Thanks, Vaughn, for telling me about this.
Okay, I'm breaking the fourth wall real quick.
Oh, you can do that. We do that all the time. Don't worry.
Okay.
You can do
I
it.
am
Yeah.
okay. Um. So. Okay. So I have like a lot of actions, right? Like all the stuff.
Yes.
No swearing. All the stuff I chose, right? So do I just click on one of those things?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Just
Okay.
just choose one of those things.
Yeah, so the actions in combat area, it's not going to bring up anything to roll. That's just stuff that you can do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I do an Eldritch Blast. Yeah.
Okay. There should be a little like plus under what says attack bonus or something like that. Just click that and it should roll for you.
Yes, it rolled a 19. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh.
That beats the AC. Roll damage.
It's not one of the options. You have to go to the bottom left corner, and there's
Well,
just on the dice. Oh, you got it.
Okay. 12 damage. Pretty good. Alright, one of them gets blasted by otherworldly energy, and yeah, you can't really tell what expression these spiders have, but
Not
it
with guts
definitely
and blood,
doesn't
God, you
look
can't.
happy. Yeah. Is there any? Do you have any bonus actions you would like to see if you can do?
Make it red because it's angry.
how do you do bonus actions? Is it just
There
another
should
attack?
be.
Or
There might be a little tab in the area with that lists all of your actions that specifies bonus actions. It should give you a list of
yeah, I see
options
it. I
for
see
you
it.
to do. All right.
It
Is
says
there
to
anything on
weapon
there you
fighting.
want to? Huh?
It says to weapon fighting.
Okay. I will allow you to bonus action melee attack if you, but you would have
Not
to
a
go into the
forest.
cave.
Into the cave.
Wasn't she already persuaded to go into the cave before?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
already persuaded by
I
one
mean,
of the
yeah.
characters in the pit, so I'm there.
Also, what is your movement?
Two
Pretty sure
weapon
it should be
fighting.
30 feet like everybody else. I think they're all 30 feet.
Okay.
I
You
can
would
check
only
right
be able to
now.
get into the cave. You wouldn't be able to actually get into melee distance with any of the spiders from where you
Oh
are
yeah, 30
standing
feet
right
walking,
now.
30 feet walking.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can enter the cave and be closer if you want to melee one of the spiders on your next turn.
I will refrain from doing that. Yeah.
A good idea. In fact, I
Okay.
advise you come out the cave because I've got a plan. Next time you're able to.
All right. So far, the only creatures in the cave are the 3 spiders. And now it is their turn.
Fantastic. The scholars once said all
They
according to
all-
Keikaku.
They
Really
all
bad
take
noise.
4 points of fire damage as the fire in the cobwebs continues to spread.
I don't remember how much health you gave these things.
Owie.
Give these effects. Oh.
All right.
Oh man.
one of the spiders is going to rush out to the mouth of the cave and attempt to poison spray. Is going to attempt to poison spray Professor Crackknuckle. I'm going to need you to roll a DC 18 Constitution save.
That high?
It's a
Yes.
one shot. We can throw caution in the wind. Why not?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
what-
good point. I will say this before, and this is definitely a higher level one shot.
Okay. What is
Actually,
meant
it is a third level campaign. Just the people
Experience-wise.
I expected to. Yeah. All right. So
yeah. So anyway, Constitution.
It means roll dex. It means roll save, but you have
save-
to get 18.
Constitution
Whatever.
save.
Well, don't worry, because I got a 19.
Gotta get an 8. Congratulations. You take 3 points of poison damage and resist being blinded.
Question: are these creatures susceptible to poison themselves?
I imagine
They're
everything would
not
be right?
resistant to poison damage.
Yeah, I mean,
Very good.
All right. And now, time for the second spider. It is going to rush out towards the mouth of the cave and lunge attack. It is going to rush out and lunge attack Ella.
Lunging.
Alia?
The best I could do.
Does a 17
cute
beat
name,
your
though.
armor class?
you mean
Does a 17 beat your armor class?
Yeah. My class is a 15, bro.
Okay. You... Okay. Oh, come on! You take 3 points of damage. Why does this always happen? I just rolled a 1 for the damage dice.
You know what's funny? Everyone here except for again Jacob decide to make like more antagonistic roles, and I think this might be the most powerful characters we've ever made, and it's by pure accident.
Here's the thing, though.
Yeah, that...
Me and Christian are ready for that. We have multiple ways of just dealing with it.
Yeah,
Fine,
we
we're
have
not
historically-
looking for the record. We're not looking to TPK just because it's a one shot. Just for the record, just in case there are any lingering ideas of why this would be a one-time thing.
But we could, though.
Alright. So... Yeah, Ella, you take that 3 points of damage, as it is now the third spider's turn. It rushes out and...
I mean, all two of them, I did
Professor
burn their home down.
Crackknuckles. I was going to ask if their attack beat your armor class, but something tells me you have a higher armor class than 7.
I think they do
It's 10.
have a
I
higher
checked
armor
earlier.
class.
It's the ghost fight all over again.
It's the ghost fight all over. No, then again, the ghost fight, it was just more annoying for you.
Yes, it was. That has been all 3 of the spiders' turns. All but one of them are outside of the cave. So
right.
now it is Professor Crackknuckles. It is your turn.
All right then. So having like brushed away whatever lingering poison spray I had, I look at the one that sprayed me earlier and I go, "You call that poison spray? This is a poison spray!" And I cast poison spray.
Okay.
Bro took the bet.
I will roll the Constitution saving throw.
to roll a d12 of some kind, so let's see. Oh, and that was a 9.
What is your spell save DC?
12.
The spider resists the effect and takes half damage. What did you say you rolled?
9.
Takes 4 points of damage. And it is back to the top of the initiative order.
Shoot a deadly
Ella, is
fool
there
in the
anything you would
head.
like to do?
Okay.
Remember, there's a spider right in front of you.
There is, in fact, a spider right in front of you.
Can I do levitate and just throw it?
I will reopen the levitate spell. Okay. Okay, Constitution saving throw. Does a 19 resist your spell save?
I think it's a 13. Yeah, probably.
You cast the levitate spell and the spider seems unaffected.
No flying
That's
spider.
sucks. Can I intimidate the spider as my bonus action?
Sure.
We're gonna base
I'm
on
pretty
charisma instead of
actually, wait,
strength.
no.
That's fine. Not charming. I ain't no way.
Alright, so roll intimidation. You need to beat a 3. I hate my life.
I think Emily's got that covered.
Don't
Yeah,
say
Emily has a
that
tendency to
out loud.
only
So
roll.
even my
to roll
original
a ton
roll
of
beat
20s.
it.
Emily has a tendency to roll a ton of 20s.
Okay.
Why are you guys saying these things out loud? You know how die work?
That's the best part. Sometimes you need to curse it for
So
that.
as you fail to cast the levitate spell, you give this spider a real mean mug situation, and it is now frightened of you.
Yeah, that's right.
If I had a
wait,
nickel
you
for
little-
every time one of Amila's characters just looks at someone funny to intimidate them into fear.
Alright.
Hello.
That is... I assume you're going to take... I assume you're going to try and move away from the spider?
Yeah.
Okay. As you move away, the spider is going to get a attack of opportunity, but it will have disadvantage because it is frightened of you. One of those was a natural 20, the other was a 9, which turns into a 15. Does a 15 beat your armor class?
That is my armor class.
I will allow it so that it does not... you don't take the damage from it.
Hey.
Alright. You have moved away from the spiders. You've used both your action and bonus action. That is your turn.
Whoa.
Next is...
If anyone has a
Mickey.
way to get the spiders back in the cave, please do so. I've got a plan.
Oop.
Why? Okay. I was pinged for this. Can someone else do what has just actually probably one of the DMs? Can one of you guys?
Yeah.
Because I have a plan on how to make it to dinner and also be able to come back, and I'll make it work plot-wise,
Alright.
but I cannot juggle a second character.
Oh.
I'll just skip I'll just skip their turns.
We'll just say, BB, we'll just say, like, like, it would make sense since you grabbed the firewood first turn.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. What I have planned will work, assuming no one attacks me.
We will say that she ran out too. Alright?
Yeah.
No longer in combat.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
To what Dom was saying, Addy had to leave for a moment, or for how long ever, and so, yeah. Seems like... I don't know if she'll be back. We're not sure yet. But that's what's going on for the sake of the chat. We probably don't know what's going on.
Yeah, presumably they'll be back because they didn't tell us about this in advance. So
Yeah.
I assume it's done.
Okay. So, I guess I'll just skip to the next person in the initiative, which is you. So, yeah.
Wait, no.
What's your plan?
No, it's Aiden's character. That's next, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Uh.
It is me.
Oh, you're back.
Mickey,
Yes.
if you can
Yeah,
if you
it's
can
your
get
turn.
the spiders in the cave, I've got a plan to deal with this menace.
Okay, wait, I got a question. If I hypothetically were to use speak with animals, could I then persuade them to go back in the cave?
I'll allow
Hypothetically
it.
speaking. Okay,
I'll
so I
allow it.
cast speak with animals. Do I need to roll anything for that?
I will check.
I imagine it'll be a fairly high persuasion roll, given how much is burned.
No roll required.
Seriously.
Okay,
Just
so you speak with animals.
persuasion.
And then,
Okay, yeah, that's what I was talking
and
about.
then I sit there and persuade them. Hey guys, go in the cave. The caves are nice. I like caves. Caves are
Go
my
back
favorite.
into the fire.
Try singing them a song, it'll be more effective.
Okay, so I got a 17 in persuasion.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna stop you right there. I rolled a 5. So
That
all of
17 will probably
them go
work
back
then.
into the cave. Yeah.
I told you, Christian consistently rolls bad somehow.
Fantastic, nicely done, Mickey.
Is that why Vin's doing the technical side, so that way the boss is an actual challenge?
What?
Don't worry, let's keep going.
I have no clue what
These
you just said.
these
but-
would be actual challenges. It's just my rolls suck.
I know, that's what I'm saying, because you guys were saying, oh, well, Vin will roll for the technical side, and now I'm realizing, oh, is that why?
Yeah.
I mean, if Christian wants
right
to
now,
roll,
I'm the
some
one
kind of
who-
actually happens, I will roll.
Right now, I am the one rolling.
Yeah. I mean, for like the bigger
Alright.
the bigger things on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, know what? Sure.
But Christian, what's happening?
Yeah, the spiders all decide, yeah, let's go back into our currently burning cave. They'll do that when it's their initiative. Jesse, it is now your turn.
Oh,
Okay.
that's perfect.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna look at the wood that I have now, and I'm gonna look back at the group. I'm gonna look back at the wood. I'm gonna do a little bit of a smirk, and I'm gonna turn tail. Right back to base camp.
Okay. You rush as fast as you can all the way back to the Tabaxi and lizard folk.
And they are still there, right?
They are still there,
Okay.
though the Tabaxi looks a little confused and says, Where's everyone else?
Oh, they got busy talking to the town folk around the area.
Town folk in a cave?
Didn't bro just
Wait a
say
minute.
that you have no clue where a town is?
Yes.
Roll me deception.
And sure.
Roll a deception. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, just because it's a lie doesn't mean it has to be a convincing lie.
13.
Okay. The Tabaxi got a dirty 20. The Lizard Folk got a 16.
Now you roll high.
They,
Oh, none of them believe you.
yeah. The Tabaxi notices a little bit of sweat running down on your forehead and is like, why did you run back here so fast?
I got the wood.
Were you followed?
Not that I know of, no.
Then why were you running?
To bring the
Felt
wood.
like it.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Why are you running?
What
Why
can't a innocent tiefling just wanna bring the wood for the betterment of the team?
An innocent one might.
Okay, I guess. The
Here we are.
Lizard Folk approaches you, snatches the wood out of your hands, and throws it into the campfire.
Let's go.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Is no, because what I want to do is at a private area. I don't think I would want to do in front of these two.
Okay, so you want to end your turn because you've definitely used all of your movement.
Yes.
Okay.
And that is going to be my segue to not leave. I will be back, but I am going to very quickly rush to grab some dinner, because if I don't, I will miss my meal.
Run!
All right.
Run, BB, run!
I very much will.
I need to run
The
away.
next
Cause the nightmare is true.
The next character's turn
A
is
matter of time.
Marina, but they are not here, so it is the
Marina has
spiders.
sprinted off as well, so don't worry. Marina's right now with
Yeah.
Jesse. At least that's what I'm going to make the assumption as.
All of the
On your
spiders
eye.
take 9 points of damage as they run back into the burning cave.
Okay, now they're all red.
Oh wait, how much health? Oh, I'm trying to. I think I remember how much health they have.
Actually, wait, I'm gonna have to
One
look.
of them is looking real hurt. I'm going to. The first one does not recharge its poison spray. Next is
So they're orange now.
16, so 17. I'm going to say that the second one is no longer frightened. And is going to attempt to poison spray Ella. I'm going to need you to make a DC 18 Constitution save.
Who?
Ella.
What? Sorry?
I need you to make
What am I
me a
doing?
DC 18 Constitution save.
Ugh.
20.
You resist the effects and only take.
Wait, you rolled a 20?
That was a nat 20 plus 4. Come on.
What did we tell you?
Fine. You were only going to take half of 1 damage anyway because I rolled terribly.
Well, I mean, what I always do if it's half of 1 damage, I just make it to where they don't take damage in the first place, because I'm not making them do halves.
Yeah. You take no damage, and
Woo!
you are. All right. And the last one is going to turn around and cover the entrance in more webs, hoping you don't follow. Actually, it's going
wait,
to...
no,
never
but
mind.
it's still on
Into
fire
the
in there. Aren't
fire.
those webs just gonna catch fire? Wait a minute,
Yeah.
that seems like a bad idea on their end.
No.
I mean,
Spiders aren't the
I-
the smartest
I
of creatures.
Hold on. I realized how stupid that was. I'm making a quick change.
I mean, the spider might not realize.
You know what? Let's have this. Let's see what the spider does.
Perception check.
18.
see
It
the
realizes that's a stupid mistake. Okay, it is going to 30-foot range.
It's gonna run away
Professor
from the
Crack
fire.
Knuckles, I need you to roll a DC 17 Dex saving throw, Professor Crack Knuckles.
Go well. I was correct. That was a 3.
You are now restrained as you are at the center of a 10-foot circle of difficult terrain.
What on earth is this?
He's web.
That is all of the spider's turn. Ella, it is back to you.
Wait, Ella?
Oh wait,
It's
yeah,
Talia,
wait,
restrained.
hold
I
on.
don't
done
get
with
to
it.
do nothing.
Would you like to do something?
I would very much like to
I'm
do something because I've had a plan
restrained.
this whole time.
I was
Alright.
saying,
Let's
what
see
is
what-
happening?
You'd think with the initiatives written out in front of me, I would be able to remember whose turn it is.
I don't have them written down in
Well, I
front
mean,
of
if
me.
I thought that if I was restrained, then I guess that's why you were skipping me.
Your
You
speed
usually
is
have the stuff
0.
written down, but I'm like, slowly do.
Your attack rolls are made at disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. So that's all that happens.
So if it is my turn, then just to recap, right at the very beginning, there was like a mold earth that obstructed one side of the cave, right?
Yes.
Very good. I cast
No,
Earth Tremor at second
I
level to
cast
obstruct
that.
the other. Oh.
Yeah, that would probably work.
Well, I do
If
it
you roll
anyway.
good.
Second level,
Yes.
dexterity saving throw. Nat 20.
Ah, well, there you go. It was
So
12.
one of them critically succeeds. Another nat 20.
Well, I mean, I'm casting it at the cave entrance. Do they need to make a saving throw if they're further back?
Oh, actually, if my turn is next, I can just cast it then.
I'm trying to capsize the entrance.
You made Christian waste his nat
I mean,
20.
you would need to move within 10 feet of the cave entrance, but your speed is 0.
That implies that I'm not already within 10 feet of the cave entrance. We've just been attacking a bunch of spiders at the front door.
No, you were. The spider's web attack is ranged, so you were not within range of the cave. I am
Well,
sorry.
no, I mean the spiders were further ahead beforehand. They went back. I didn't move away at any point, so I would still be where I was before.
You know what? Since this is getting complicated, I will just allow it.
Just the.
Theater of
Okay,
the
but I
mind.
was wondering, when are you
I
gonna
was
play
there
evil
the whole
character, though?
time.
Like, okay, we should play evil character one
Yeah.
day.
Well, the reason I didn't play an evil character is because my backstory was that I used to be evil, I got vicious mockeried, and then I decided to rethink my entire life.
Yeah, but I
Who
want
is
you.
the
I want
moment?
you to play evil character one day. I want evil Jacob. Okay, that'd be fun.
Evil Jacob is the one that can that can test the positioning of in front of a cave entrance in a one shot. I'm evil out of universe.
So, what exactly do you want this cave tremor to do?
Capsize the rest of the entrance, so the spiders are trapped within.
I am going to roll for structural integrity.
Didn't know it's a thing, but fair
That
enough.
is a 4. Congratulations.
Ooh, that sounds very structurally
You-
sound.
You touch the very edge of the cave, cast Earth Tremor, and miraculously you just so happen to have picked a very load-bearing rock, and the entire cave comes collapsing down, and all of the spiders are dead.
Like I said, I had a
Congratu-
plan the whole time.
Congratulations.
You know,
Is
if
this
it wasn't
win.
for
trained
my
in-
many way farm with many creatures, I wouldn't have been able to. You wouldn't have been able to kill them all at once because I am fairly charming.
I said that was well done before. I gave you the credit.
Well, I want more credit, okay, dude? Give me all the credit.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you once again for going along with my plan.
Let's see,
No
how long has it
problem.
been so far?
Yeah, you should give me some gold later. I like
I
some
mean,
gold,
we've
you
been
know?
doing this for almost 2 hours.
Well, I mean, stream's been going for an hour 26, so we got time. Kristen, and you were worried that they would finish in an hour or two. I should have told you, these guys, they love a good extension.
Also,
I can respect
the
that.
last one shot we did end up being a two-parter, just because of like
Yeah, that
timing
did
for everyone
happen,
having
but
to
then-
leave.
That did
Oh, yeah.
happen. But that was due to a bunch of other errors that we could not have predicted, including Jacob lagging out, including Jacob getting kicked out every like 5 to 10 minutes.
A brand new computer that I just got today,
Yeah.
so that will hopefully not happen.
That will not happen. We know BB will come back. We don't know if. I don't know their actual name will come back. So we could probably we'll end up finishing this out. And once we reach the technical end, I probably will not need to improv because this is going on good timing.
Very
Yeah.
well. Well, it seems.
Wasn't it great when I asked Marina to literally go inside the cave to fight the spiders? Wasn't that great?
Quite honestly, I was already planning to capsize the entrance from the beginning, since the wood was already on the outside, so that actually kind of delayed a couple of things in retrospect. However, it was at least a little bit entertaining in the moment. Good thing she survived.
Exactly.
Anyways, it seems
I could go
like
with
Jesse
that,
has-
but, you know.
It seems like Jesse's already taken the wood back to the
My-
campsite, so we might as well make our way
Yeah.
on and return.
I can't believe he ditched us, though. I mean, that was so rude of him just to run away with the wood. And not
Once
stay
again, an
or come
encounter
back.
I was proud of got absolutely destroyed in not the way I was expecting.
Christian, you know I
we're
will do
pretty
the
we're
exact
pretty
same
mad.
thing.
Yeah. So,
Look, we can find a way to do anything at this point. It's our special
would
ability.
any of you
Did tell
Do
Christian
I
about
make
like
you
the
What
void
are you
about the
like
void
with this?
about the void grounds in the last session actually, because that was another moment.
Oh yeah. So there was this puzzle. Right? This is when I discovered the medicine table and my medicine bag that I just remembered I had. So I was kind of given pills, so I kind of started feeling woozy, I think. So I took a pill.
Hey, Aiden,
it caused me-
don't say anything Christian doesn't know about the medicine table.
No. Well, I'm not
Christian
Doc.
doesn't
I
know
don't
about
have
the
the medicine table.
Don't talk about it.
I'm not playing Doc right now. I don't have the medicine table.
Alright.
Yeah, I know, but this
Okay.
this man has a chance of being in the campaign. Oh wait, I do need to introduce him to the medicine table later. I'll do that
Yeah.
later. Let's get back on topic.
Okay, never mind
Basically,
then.
I got X-ray vision as a side effect. It was great.
Angelo Viola in the
And I
chat
really
says,
liked
"What happened when I was gone? We won."
Spiders
it. We
happen.
won.
Oh, yeah.
I persuaded a bunch of spiders to go in a cave and
Literal
Jacob collapsed it.
landslide.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
went inside the
you won in a
cave capsule.
landslide.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, we head on our way back to camp, presumably following the flame that we probably see from the fire that's been lit while Jesse was there.
You all return safely, and as you are all there,
that was GL2, wasn't it?
Yes, it's GL2.
There we go. And let's make it a bit darker because it's further into the night.
You all make it back into the camp. Catch your breath. Think about the lives you took about a good handful of minutes ago. And look up into the stars, thinking, if it wasn't for those goblins, who knows what we'd be doing for those high elves.
I don't know. I mean, we're kind of basically slaves to like this cat person and this lizard person, so I don't know.
Well,
I mean,
we're there on a guess. All they've asked us to do really is to gather some firewood for them and earn our keep tomorrow. They gave us free food as well. And if you think about it, also lodgings.
Yeah, you're choosing to be there.
We're more like willing volunteers.
I didn't know how to choice. Excuse me. I didn't know this was a choice. How dare
well,
I
if you want to wander out into the woods where there's probably more spiders alone, then you know you're perfectly able to do so.
I'll stay, but I want like half of your bread.
Well, my bread? You've got your own bread. We each got a bag of food before.
I want some of your bread.
I'm a very tall and burly creature. I require a lot of nutrition.
No, you don't. You're big and muscular. You're fine. It's empty calories. So you know. Can I roll a persuasion to convince him to give me some of his bread to me?
I'm preparing a wisdom saving throw.
You're gonna have to beat his wisdom.
Yeah. Okay. I'm rolling.
He's
perception.
a wizard, though. Wizards are intel based, so he might be safe.
Not perception.
Yeah, but you're
persuasion.
not gonna dump.
I need to run persuasion.
Good point.
Okay, I rolled a persuasion. I got a 21.
Got a 10. Never mind.
Oh, so I just really need the bread. I could really use food, man.
Okay,
Please.
whatever. If it will get you to be silent about this matter, then here you go. I break off like half of one of the bread and throw it at his face.
Don't throw it. That's kind of mean, but thanks.
Least you could do is sing us a campfire song.
Everyone, sit around the campfire. I got a good song for you. There once was a killer in the forest.
I got something on my tongue.
He hunted you down with an axe. He wanted to give a little chop, 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 and then it really slapped. You know, he once was a little boy who drowned in a lake. But now it's revenge for teenagers who decide to not be abstinent. Got an axe and he's on the attack. Got an axe and he's on the attack. Time to strike. Time to mine all the trees. I gotta go chop, 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 chop down the rabbit hole.
You know, behave would have rhymed as an abstinence, right?
Also, watch your back would have rhymed with on the attack.
Who's the bard here?
You're possibly the worst bard I've ever encountered.
You have never met any other bards because I'm the best bard on
I've ever encountered. No, you
have never met any other bards because I'm the best bard on
Oh, I can hear my own voice.
Wait.
DM's
Something's going on.
Could you please mute?
Did I do something, huh? What?
Second God, shut up.
You
What?
you had the stream open so that the audio was playing back into Discord.
Oh, okay. I'll mute that instead. I'm gonna stay unmuted here.
Julio. Anyways, I'm the best bard you ever met.
The volume on the second apparatus, on the apparatus medium to turn stream, just accidentally got increased. I turned that down as fast as I could.
How about I persuade you that I'm the best bard you've ever met?
You can sing us another
Can I
song
do
if you
that?
want. Then we
Try.
might be persuaded. I eat the rest of the.
You know what?
You
what?
can
I
roll persuasion with
to persuade them?
disadvantage.
Oh no, yeah, it 100% me with
Disadvantage.
disadvantage though.
I have an advantage
Okay,
against being
okay.
charmed. Go ahead, do it. I dare you.
They eagerly
Okay,
start
wait,
gnawing
wait,
the
how do-
bread,
how do
the
I-
half of bread that I still have, while I watch this go down. It's entertainment.
How do I roll with disadvantage?
I don't know how to do it on D&D Beyond, so just roll twice, take the lower number.
Okay.
Hello to Antoine
20.
in the chat.
I got an 8.
Something tells you that just loudly proclaiming that you're the best doesn't seem to be working. And you can't fathom why.
Darn
Do I
it!
need to roll a charm save and throw, whatever it's
No.
called, or does it just...
No.
Oh, okay.
It
No,
wasn't
I'm not
good
going to
enough.
make you... Yeah.
Yeah, how convincing.
So-
You still suck.
You know what? You know who
You all-
also sucks? Your mom.
My mom's dead.
Oh. Well,
She
it
on-
did
accepted
suck
on that
mate.
note,
when she was alive.
I
On that
pocket the
note-
rest of the. I finish the rest of the bread, and then I
You all-
slightly shuffle away from this.
on that note, you all decide it's been a long day. You were kidnapped, almost enslaved, jumped by a horde of spiders after you committed arson on their home. Maybe it's time for some rest.
Would you look at that? I'm
I
gonna go
don't-
rest all the way over here, away from you two. Good night.
Oh, hey, I got a question. Do you have any more of that bread I could eat?
Yeah.
I'll hear you sleeping. Good night.
I don't think he wants to give me some of his bread. Daddy don't got dough.
I'll starve. I'm going to bed.
We all have a bag of food.
Well, I want more food, okay? I'm like
I was saying
Robin
that
Hood,
to,
but
I
even
was saying that
better.
to Emily, but yeah.
Doesn't get the bag of food.
Anyways, I'm going to bed, but I will stab anyone if they try to wake me up. It's a self-defense mechanism I've developed over the years. Good
You're a
night.
bard. You don't stab.
I'm not if
I
I
have
stab
a
you
knife.
first.
No, I have a reaper, a short sword, a simple weapons. I have a crossbow.
Gave the bard
me.
simple weapon. What?
What? Hold on. How? Huh?
I'm also a thief and a criminal. I'm a thief and a criminal too.
Backstory and lifestyle.
Yes.
Okay, now it makes a lot of sense.
Yes,
Oh
I'm
no,
not a
and the
good.
night Earth suddenly collapses around him. Oh no, the agony.
Anyways,
My man gave
You
himself.
all experience the effect.
Me up.
You all experience the effects of a long rest, as all of your rations are gone, as you eat and rest.
It's like Pokemon centers.
That was good bread, though.
What kind of
only
bread
if you get
was it?
more of your bread.
Ashwari naan.
Oh my god, yes.
Christian, what kind of bread was it?
Unless you could save your rations and only gain the benefits of a short rest if you'd rather do that.
Nah, I'm just gonna.
Said the
rest with
rations would
all
last
my
a day. It hasn't been
energy.
a full day yet. You know, it's just been a few hours. It's been a couple of hours. We don't have to have all of them.
Yeah, but for that logic, I'll let you spend half of the rations for a full night's rest.
I'm a DM's worst nightmare.
Alright, so we're all asleep. And then, are we gonna cut to next morning?
Oh yeah, good point.
Probably.
Yep.
Unless something attacks us in the night. And I'm
Nope.
guessing by that silence that no, so...
You all awake as you come back into consciousness, staring into the forest canopy, realizing that last night was not some weird dream, but was in fact real.
Wait, since what? Why would I think that was a dream? Nothing about it was dreamlike or.
We woke up
that magical.
unconscious and gagged in a
I
cart
mean-
with no knowledge of how we got there, so yeah, it could have all just been a fever dream.
With a bunch of people you never knew.
I don't know. I mean, I probably stole from someone eventually.
Huh?
Get in the cart.
What?
Don't mind my random rambling. All right, so I
As
get
you're
up
awake,
and I'm like, I'm glad no one woke me up because I would have stabbed you all as a reflex.
as you wake up, you all see the tabaxi making sure the campfire doesn't go out, but isn't too noticeable. As
Wait,
the
why do
lizard
we
folk,
need the question? Why do we need a campfire right now? I mean, it's morning time. I mean,
Cooking breakfast.
we should have extinguished the campfire overnight, anyways, because that's just basic campfire etiquette. Do they not understand basic
do
campfire
you
etiquette?
want to go in? The tabaxi looks
We'll
over
cause
to
a
you and is
forest
like,
fire.
do you want to manage the campfire?
No, but it should have been extinguished
All right,
last
then.
night, man.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
And the tabaxi
I
just
know.
I should
slap
go-
Aiden across the face.
Hey, I could
As
I could
The
charm it.
tabaxi
I
goes
could
back
charm-
to managing. The tabaxi goes back to managing the campfire as the lizard folk seems to be training their physical body against a tree in the background.
I go towards the tabaxi.
Ooh,
You
you gonna
know,
make up
just
the
throwing
next?
this. Oh, sorry. I go towards the tabaxi.
You go.
You know, just throwing this out there, but we do have a member in our midst that has controlled flames if you want any help.
Just volunteering Emily's
prefer to do
character
this
to
stuff
manage
myself.
the fire.
Law me, you know, you said we had to all pull our weight, so that way I presume that would count.
I mean, I'm not one for manual labor, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt.
Feel like this is probably the least manual of all the labours. We're probably gonna have to hunt for food or something.
Oh, in that case, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
And this is
I
why
Hey, I
would
didn't know you
be
sounded like
careful
Melody
with. I would prefer if you keep the spellcasting to a minimum. We are still on the run from people with an adept usage of various levels of detect magic.
I mean, I'm gonna be perfectly
also
honest
detects
here.
magic.
If we
I'm back.
If
I'm
we
back.
cast a bunch of spells last night in front of a cave with all those spiders... Oh yeah, you weren't there for that, that all happened.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Spiders?
yeah, there were a bunch of spiders in a
Yeah,
cave and we
yeah,
cast a ton of spells at them and no one came for us.
What
I'm not
kind of
sure if they're
space?
out there.
Okay. Someone catch me up. I'm back.
Matters.
The spiders
next
all
morning.
died in one round, and
What the
you all
Well,
experienced
sorry,
the effects
can't
of a
say on the
short
channel.
of a long rest.
Okay, wait. We just took a long rest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. How did they die in one
Oh,
round?
hey, you're back.
I capsized the cave on them and they burned to death.
The entire. Yeah, the cave collapsed.
Oh, the thing that Emily tried doing on the first round. Yeah.
I had
Basically,
that as like,
I
what?
talked. I used animal talk to them, and I literally persuaded them to all walk back in the cave that was on
And then
fire.
I used Earth Tremor on the entrance until they burned in the fire.
Yeah, Trimmer will do that. Has it just not been addressed that my character wasn't? Is there a canonical?
Not yet,
is
but, you know.
okay.
You say you're
So I
waking
was
up right
definite-
now, so we
You
can...
ran.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't
you're all
sure when
just
they
waking up.
arrived.
You arrived last night, but we can say that you were already asleep or something. So you missed the campfire song.
Ah,
Yeah.
dang it! Was it
Yeah, my
the
beautiful
campfire song?
No.
It was not the campfire song.
Aw,
It was
man,
just
I
a
really-
campfire song.
Dang it! I wish it were the campfire song.
Something about axes, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, axe murderer.
Oh,
I'm in
yeah.
a lake.
Very much
Virginia
a-
rocks.
Okay.
But the lizard folk shouts up and says, if you want to pull your weight and help, there should be a stream up north here. Get some water and come back.
Who are you saying that to?
Just all of you.
Oh, well, alright then. Do we have
Oh, wait,
any, like,
DB, what's your
pails or
character's name
something?
real quick?
Do you guys think you can? Do you think we can do this without getting into another fight with a bunch of tiny little dudes?
Well, it wouldn't matter
Oh,
anyway. You ran last
you-
time, so...
Oh, you mean the tiny little dude you ran away from? Right,
Yeah,
you know, because that
to
was
get
the-
fire. Because
honest with
unlike you guys, I did pull my weight.
No, we were fighting off spiders that were going to eat us.
They weren't gonna
You know,
eat
maybe
you.
if you didn't leave us.
Okay,
They were
weren't
going to
eating
eat
you.
us!
They were tiny spiders. Who cares?
They were!
They
They
were
were
the
actually
size of a
pretty-
small horse.
They were not
Oh, no,
tiny.
They were pretty big
small.
spiders.
Do you wail from...
You
do you
know,
possibly have a
what
different perception of what tiny means? Do you wail from the faraway mystical lands of Australia?
They were just gonna wrap you up and ferment you like a whatever you ferment these days.
No,
Like a
I'm
fine
not.
wine.
I'm not from Australia, but hey, maybe you can give me a tour of the library whenever we get free here. All right.
I mean,
Oh yeah, there's a
seriously,
big
like, who
old
runs
globe and I can
away
show you where
when-
Australia
when-
is.
You know, who runs away when people need help? I mean, I
The kind
would,
of
but
people
I'll,
that are
but
trying to do
also-
what we were told to do originally. I got the wood.
That
As-
we... Well, we
As you
kind of had
all
to fight
continue
them.
to
Someone
bicker
had to fight
about
them.
who truly pulled their weight when getting the firewood, the lizard folk comes back with a bunch of about small to medium-sized rocks that they had just, through brute strength, turned into bucket-esque shapes, and is like,
Jesus.
here's your pails, get the water.
Well, you
Aye,
know,
aye.
doing this
Colour me
pales in
impressed.
comparison to having to kill several different spiders.
Ooh, that's a nice wordplay, proper bardic stuff. You know, maybe you're not so bad a bard after all. And as for you,
No,
Jesse,
it's just that.
well, to be perfectly honest, if we hadn't attacked the spiders and set the cobwebs on fire, they might have left us alone, so who really knows? Let's
I
all
don't
go and
know,
grab
I
some
mean-
water together.
You know, I
Well,
once actually stole from this guy who was in front of a spider cave like that, and the spiders ate him while I got away with his wallet and stuff. It's pretty great. He probably died though.
Well, at least he got away with his wallet.
Got away with his
As
wallet.
you all make your way up north to where the lizard folk said there was a stream, you notice a gravel path and all get the instinct to immediately duck into the bushes. You don't know why, but just survival instincts kicking in. You think that's just something you need to do right now. Everyone, I would like a sneak check.
I know where this is going.
Do you mean
Yeah,
a
you
stealth
know what-
check? Wait, do you mean a stealth or is there a... Yeah, okay,
Stealth.
because I'd be
Yes,
like, I don't
stealth.
think there's a sneak
Stealth.
stat.
We tend to call
God.
it sneak.
Somehow,
Um,
despite my
9.
hulking and burly physique, I rolled a 19 on stealth.
And somehow,
I got a
despite me
9.
being a
Alright.
rogue, I got a 6. Can we swap our rolls?
Ooh. I mean,
14.
if one of you would like, okay,
No, I was
15.
joking by that.
Okay.
I just found I found a
19,
big tree to hide as well as the
9.
bushes. That I'm behind the tree as well.
Alright, I'll say you all managed to hide in some shrubs behind a few trees, and what you all notice is walking along the gravel path, you see where a large, somewhat frail ogre, like frail when comparing to ogres, but still pretty burly. Its skin is weirdly like parchment white, and it has a lantern tied around its neck, and its mouth seems to be sewn shut. And the ogre seems to be dragging a body behind it. Next to the ogre is a cloaked figure about general humanoid size and shape. As the ogre and the cloaked figure reach into sort of a gravel circle, the cloaked figure grabs the bag from the ogre and dumps a wood elven body into the middle of a gravel circle and begins to make various runes out of the wood elf's blood on the ground around the corpse.
I got a question. Is there anything I could roll to kind of analyze what they're doing and maybe kind of understand what they're doing?
Make me an Arcana check.
This is
Hey.
very,
Either Arcana or religion.
Ooh, I got
works.
a 17.
You can select an
Under-
Arcana as something for me,
Alright.
because I've got a +2 in that, so I'm going to roll Arcana as well. That was a nat 20 for a total of 22 on Arcana. That was a good
Woo.
call.
For the 17, you've been in some shady places long enough to recognize a ritual sacrifice. As for that nat 20, it's kind of hard to see because you're mostly behind a tree, but you recognize a few symbols. Symbols that would allow one to temporarily commune with a god.
Oh, wait, can we befriend? Oh my god, we could try to befriend a god.
Can what do? No, because my character didn't do it anyway, so it's not gonna matter. Never mind.
Alright.
Alright, just
As you all see this, the cloaked figure reaches into their cloak and pulls out a like black steel, very sharp like dagger, and looks up to the sky and announces, "By the divine order of Merkel, I give this heretic, a sheep blinded by the promise of life. With their sacrifice, I demand a payment in return." The figure then drives the dagger into the corpse's heart, and with that nat 20 Arcana, you see the, for a lack of better term, life essence from the wood elf seem to transfer over into the cloaked figure, and the cloaked figure then puts his hand on the strange-looking ogre, and the ogre just falls into a gory pile of mess as the cloaked figure simply vanishes.
Okay.
All that is left is a large pile of ogre pieces and blood in quite a few places.
Okay. Jesse's eyes are gonna go wide in excitement for a second, and I want to cast Ethereal Specialist.
Ethereal Specialist. Roll me a d20.
I forget how that one works. I'm gonna read that one.
Roll.
For the sake of the chat, can someone here read that out loud? So they know, because I have no idea either.
You become well versed in various transportation magic. What is important right now is if you see a creature attempt to teleport, you automatically know where they came from and where they are attempting to go. If the creature is attempting to teleport to a location in the same plane of existence as you, roll a d20 to determine how accurate your vision of where they will end up is.
Which
Wait, I
I
got a
imagine
question.
I failed in because I got an 8.
You close your eyes and attempt to focus on the magical energy that was just in front of you. The closest thing you can get is some sort of religious building, but that really could be anywhere. You can't pinpoint what exact, like, what religious deity that building happens to follow. You just know it is a religious building.
Well, okay. 2 things then. One, does that mean I also can't... I also don't know what plane he's in?
If you know, since you got that vision, you know it is still on your plane of existence.
Okay. And... because I know Merkel is a deity in the Forgotten Realms. Is there anything I can roll for... to see if my character
roll me a
might
religion
also know?
check.
Okay.
All of you can roll religion on this if you want.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm not very high in religion. But,
Oh
you know.
my god!
Oh, I got a 20!
I got a 3! I got a 3!
I got a 20! I only have a
Three.
+1 in
Okay,
that. I got a
okay,
dirty
so
20.
okay, so I also got a total of 3. However, that was from a +2. I rolled a natural 1.
Got a 20, let's go!
2 of you have not the slightest clue who Merkel could possibly be. There are so many deities with so many domains, it's hard to keep track of.
Yeah.
Mickey, on the other hand, you remember swiping a few tombs that dropped the name Merkel every now and then. Basically, god of death. Death and decay. That's his whole thing. Yeah.
The Lord of Bones, but my character don't know that. Yeah.
So guys, I think I know what god that sacrifice was to. Merkel. The
He
god
said
of
that.
death and decay. Oh.
I mean, he
but
shouted
he's not the character.
Merkel's name.
Well, I know.
Yeah, remember he
Merkel is
raised
god
the
of death
knife and
decay.
said Merkel.
Well, yeah, but you guys don't know death and decay specifically.
What you're
Ah,
saying
I
is
win.
this Merkel fellow is the god of death
Yeah.
and decay. We knew the name, but we were not sure of the domain. So thank
Yeah.
you for explaining that to us.
So, if maybe we could. Okay, so I got a question. Do I know where the kind of churches that he tends to position himself in, or any idea where any churches would be located?
I mean, Merkel is a decently common name. Like, even in, like, churches that don't deliberately worship Merkel, his name is still dropped. Like, in a few sacred texts of, like, the goddess of Saloon, you'll still find that name. It's just not painted in that flattering of light.
Yeah, but like I'm wondering,
Though,
like for example, say Merkel's churches tend to be located on a hill. hypothetical way that I could know something like that, or be like, hey, I think we're looking for a hill around here.
Roll me a survival check.
Remember that there was once a ruler by the name of Merkel
I got
that
a
ruled
18.
over the kingdoms of Germany.
How do you keep rolling so high? What's happening?
I'm just lucky, man. Luck of the
Man,
Irish.
I will
Based
say-
on
Irish.
Based on what you heard and based on what you remember, trying to figure out, okay, gravel paths. If we keep going, there's a river. There was a cave not too far from a clearing. You have a good guess on where you are. The closest church deliberately for Merkel, you would guess is on the other side of whatever continent you believe yourself to be on. So, yeah. Though
that's
all
not
of
very
you
helpful
do
information.
notice along the gravel trail from where the ogre and the cloaked figure were walking, there is a blood trail, and the gravel path continues. Would any of you like to investigate?
Yes.
Yes. Alright,
Let me do
guys,
that.
let's
Is
follow the
the-
Yellow Brick Road. Yellow
I
Brick
believe
Road.
you mean the Red Blood
Let's
Road,
follow the
but
Yellow
yes.
Brick Road.
But before
Yeah,
we do,
yellow.
hold on. Before we do that, that's a wonderful song, Mr. Bard. However, DM question: the ogre. You said the ogre collapsed, right? Is it still alive?
Yes. No, it is
I'm pretty
just
sure he
a
was in
pile
pieces.
of gore.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
It's
I was
dead.
about to
Let's
be like,
go.
I
Gore.
I'm pretty sure he was not alive. He did not survive that.
I was wondering if we could get some information out of it, but never mind. It's gone. It's dead.
Also,
Let's
even
go.
if it
Let's
was
continue.
alive, even if it was,
Even if
you know,
it was
even if it
alive.
was alive, we wouldn't be able to get any information out of it because its mouth was stitched up.
I'm pretty sure we can all cut stitches fairly easily.
Mm.
And it would probably
I
be
don't know.
a
I
little
mean,
bit,
if you
but
leave
would
a
probably
stitch
be
on
thankful
long
to
enough-
us for that, considering that it's not a very pleasant thing to happen to anyone.
You know, I actually once worked for a mob, and they actually stitched a man's mouth shut, and it didn't get cut off till like 3.5 years later, and he was unable to speak pretty much clearly from that point onwards. I don't know if he ever got better. Probably didn't.
How did he consume food?
Who the knows?
It was kind of gross, and he kind of cried every time he was forcibly fed. Max wanted to die apparently, so.
See,
You
this
know.
is why
It
I
wasn't just
thought the
food,
York
no.
would appreciate being freed from that because it looked pretty frail, probably from lack of nourishment. But anyway, doesn't matter. Let's just keep walking down this path. We've got nothing else. Oh wait, the water. I quickly fill up my pail of water, even though I follow them anyway.
What are we gonna do with the pail of water?
Alright.
Bring it back?
Well, eventually.
As,
You're not
you
carrying
all
around a
continue
bucket
down
of water.
this path,
It's super heavy.
Fine,
As you
I
all
empty out
continue
half
down
of it.
this path-
I have a half-full pail of water now.
you eventually find a church that seemed to be worshipping the goddess of nature, Maliki.
Maybe we get some
As you
information
all
from here.
enter the church, you see dead bodies strung against the wall, blood
Oh.
absolutely everywhere, and in the center back towards right in front of a large map, you see a bloody sort of column that would go up to about 3 feet with a dropped book.
Ooh, can I look around the bodies and try to loot some stuff off their dead corpses?
Can I go for the book?
All of the corpses have nothing on them, and their bodies just kind of squish uncomfortably under your touch.
But I mean,
As
come on,
for-
there's gotta be a
Wait,
watch
wait.
or something that's left. Come on, man.
Christian, they're there now?
Yes, they are there.
Let's go.
As you go towards the back of the church, you notice a large map just on the wall, and you notice a decently big looking city towards the northeast, not too far from here. And you reach down for the book. Quick question. What is your character's alignment?
Awful good.
Mine, chaotic evil.
I was the one who went for the
Okay.
book, so
Yeah.
Wait, BB.
neutral evil.
I've got some bad news. Well, Christian has some bad news, I guess.
The book hurts you if you touch it. You lose certain life points if you're evil in any regard. You mentioned this like one of our other sessions about in similar campaigns that this book exists. So,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that did happen. So
I know about this book.
yeah, they
I remember.
somewhat know because I found it absolutely hilarious, and I'm stealing it now. I'm taking that into other campaign. That's mine now.
This kid in the chat
You
says
take
half full pail
32
water
points
is
of
really half
radiant
water hard.
damage.
Ooh.
Well,
Does BB even have
nope,
32
I got
HP
21.
points?
BB.
Oh.
Oh,
well.
Oh no.
book fun.
Say!
Book
I
dead.
yank the book out of his hands.
It's a bit
What
late
is
for
your
that.
alignment?
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Okay. So you grab the book out of his hands. It's a pretty hefty book, but aside from that, pretty normal for a religious tome.
Wait, so did that still do the damage?
To you,
Okay.
Oh, how much HP does BB have?
0.
uh,
Well, actually, technically negative 11, but
How do you have
Okay.
negative 11 health?
because it did because
It
it did
did-
32 points of
I
damage.
know,
and
but
I
I'm
had
I'm asking the question: How do you stay alive or be standing after being in
You
the
don't.
negatives?
you
yeah,
don't.
then
He
You don't.
collapses to the floor.
yeah.
Oh no! I
you
check
forgot
on
that
I
was
check
part of
on
this
BB.
game?
I check. I go over to BB, to BB's character. Oh no! Are you all right? And then I start feeling around the pockets, trying to steal like.
And I gave the
Would
same
everyone-
energy as Willy Wonka going, wait, no, don't.
Stop, don't come back.
Would
Oh,
anyone
no.
Meanwhile,
like to try
meanwhile, of
and-
course, I
heal?
toss the book aside, drop the pail, and go down, trying to figure out and with my terrible clumsiness, I try and check her for a pulse.
All right, roll medicine.
And if this works in true Dr. Mike fashion, I start doing chest compressions. It's a 17. Chest compressions, chest compressions, chest compressions.
Dr. Mike, baby. He saves evil, horrible lives.
Right, Bard. I need it to be.
As-
I need the tune of one of the proper rhythm. I need to be, what was it, 190 beats per minute.
I think. Wait, let me actually look this up.
As
the
you
CPR
begin to
BPM?
Whatever I
perform-
said, I rolled a 17.
101
Whatever I
is
said was the correct number.
101.
120.
As you
Fine.
begin to perform chest compressions on this very injured
Dale tu
body,
cuerpo alegría
somehow the
Macarena,
chest
que tu cuerpo es
compressions
para la alegría cosa buena. Dale tu cuerpo alegría Macarena. Hey Macarena.
Why are you singing? I'm the bard here.
I'm
Also-
keeping the
also
rhythm.
he
You
had
sing it
nothing-
then.
He had nothing good. in his
somehow
pocket.
your chest
I'm so
compressions
disappointed.
heal. Somehow
Radiant
your
damage.
chest compressions heal internal divine burning, and your character is now brought back up with 1 HP.
Thank
This is your
goodness
first
you're
time being
alive.
DM'd by Christian, and someone already was dead, and someone already died. I haven't killed any of you yet. I feel sad.
No, you
now.
haven't.
Macarena.
Also, I didn't do it. I didn't do anything. You killed yourself.
Yep.
Yep.
be fair,
But-
Vivi
I love
didn't
that
know
book.
that her touching that book would kill her.
Yeah.
It has the same
You
energy as
didn't know?
Batman
Yeah.
saying, "I don't have to save you."
Well, no, I had a hunch that would
Yeah.
happen. My character did not know that would happen.
Yeah. So, you all do see that there is a giant city within walking distance. Could be pretty reasonable.
Ooh, a city. I can get some free stuff. Also, by the way, you didn't have any good stuff on your corpse for that moment, okay? I'm kind of disappointed. Come on, I wanted some good loot.
The galoo.
I feel
The
like I
glue.
have pretty good stuff.
I give Jesse
Oh,
some of
where-
like the water to drink to hopefully soothe a bit of the lingering burning feeling inside.
I don't know how good water would be at healing
you
divine intervention burns,
just
but
saying.
okay.
Well, the chest compressions.
I think you should take a.
Yeah.
You should grab the book one more time, just for good luck.
Wait, no, wait.
This
Aiden,
thing is
Aiden, why don't you
dangerous.
take- Aiden, why don't you take the book? You might like it. It's a pretty good.
No, I'm good, but I think you should take the book again. Listen, the book is just kind of meant for you. It's meant for your
Aiden.
hands. That was just bad luck you had.
Look, I'll be
No,
honest,
Aiden,
Mickey,
can I roll?
I'm pretty sure I pick up the book and the pail. Considering I lifted this up earlier, I think if it's meant for anyone, it seems like it's meant for me.
No, it's totally meant for him.
This kid in the chat says, I didn't do anything, I since said the DM who added the object that killed the player. I mean, fair.
Oh, check. No, he's like,
Listen.
he added it. I'm the reason it became stronger.
Actually,
Anything
no,
I'm
I thought
innocent is
5d10
also what my
was
own
funny.
character said earlier, which is quite ironic now that there is literal divine proof that is just a full-face lie.
I'm
Yeah.
also the reason why Christian had to mess with the whole campaign, so I didn't chuck that book at people.
Yeah. Well, we didn't know why the
Yeah.
thing happened, so we don't know that that's the reason.
Yeah,
that,
none of you know why. None of you know why the book hurt Jesse, but not you. For all you know,
Yeah.
it could be random.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna study this thing, but first of all, we better either head out to the city place you mentioned earlier, or get back with some of this water, because the tabaxi and the lizard folk are probably wondering where we are right now.
Well, I want to go
Also Marina.
check out. I want to go check out this area, the area, because
the what
I want
area?
free stuff. I mean, I want to get some stuff. Yeah.
So you want to go to
You
the
know,
city
if
to
it-
get some... Actually, that would probably help, because that means we can do a supply run at the same time. There might be even better water there.
Sure.
That's a pretty
So
smart
we have-
plan.
2 votes for the
I am
city.
pretty smart.
Any objections?
Nope.
Jesse's still half
Okay.
unconscious. Well, Jesse agrees, let's go!
You lift up this tiefling, and after gaining your footing, you all begin to head northeast towards the
Just
city.
cat with one shoulder.
As you all eventually enter the city, the first building you see is a rather lovely looking hotel with a large sign that says the Spider's Den. Would any of you like to go in?
You know what? This den reminds me of our enemies we vanquished. I'm going to check it out because maybe I could get some loot out of it. Maybe they're happy that I killed their potential siblings. Maybe.
Choices.
Why would they be happy that you killed their potential siblings?
Okay, sometimes you want to murder your siblings, and sometimes you actually do murder your siblings after they betray you and steal all your money and leave you naked and afraid in the desert. It happens. It's pretty reasonable.
A little bit of projecting.
Fine, I'm sure that doesn't indicate anything with backstory. I'm sure that's
Oh,
not the
did-
evil motivation here.
So, So one of you chooses to enter the spider's den. Does anyone else choose to?
Can I look at what's Jacob's character's name? What actually,
Professor,
Jacob,
Professor
what's your character's name?
Crackknuckle. Professor Crackknuckle.
That's right, Crackknuckle. Okay, in that case, she's gonna look at Crackknuckle and kind of groan her way through the following statement. Did he help you save me?
I mean, define help exactly.
I helped so much.
How would you
I
describe
do try to kill you again.
How would
I
you
would,
describe it?
I would say that the effort provided by our dear Bob Mickey was had a net negative effect.
What? No.
Thanks, man. Hey,
yeah.
is there... You see any healers somewhere, maybe?
It's a good question. We are in the middle of the city. There's probably one somewhere nearby.
I also want to I want to roll something, whatever that is, to see if I can see anything.
You're on my
anything-
shoulders, so you're higher up at the moment as well because I was carrying you.
Roll investigation to see if you can just try and find some healer at the entrance of this city.
20, baby!
But yeah, you found something.
With a city this big, odds are there's going to be one probably nearby. Just keep walking, eventually you'll find one. Shouldn't be too long.
Hey, he's an idiot, but let's go in a straight line, ditch him. I need something.
Not the straight line.
I've a lot of reason to doubt the validity of going in a straight line without looking around for any other indications, but for now, I'll carry you in a straight line in the hopes that we find something. If we get to the edge of the city, then I'm following some signs. But for now, we'll go in a straight line. So we go in a straight line.
Two of you go in a straight line, and one of you enters the spider's den.
Emily, what about you?
Also, I cast message towards Mickey so that he knows where we're going.
Does he have the somatic
Alright.
component?
I mean, you
should.
just gotta point.
I point into the spider's den where I know that Mickey is. Let's go. Right, we're going to find a medic. Good luck in the spider's den.
What about
What a sentence! Someone
What-
flip that one.
Do we
we still got Emily? Wait up.
choose?
We do.
What are
Emily,
you gonna
here?
do?
Do we choose?
Oh,
Am
Emily
I?
said something.
You want to go in the
Yeah,
spiders,
there you
then you
are.
want to go
Hey.
get medical help for
Jesse.
Jesse?
Do I have to do either?
You can
I
walk
mean,
in a
you
straight
could just
line.
explore the city.
Come with me in a spider's den. I'm doing it alone.
Hey, Christian, we have a bad habit of splitting up
Absolutely
the
not.
party.
Yeah, no, Christian's better at dealing
I
with
see
parties.
that now.
Christian, you're better at this
Wait,
at dealing with parties.
Wait,
split up
I got a
by-
question. Can I turn back
Yeah.
to her and persuade her to come in with me?
We're already gone. We left.
I have an advantage against being charmed.
Well,
I mean, you can still try.
Yeah, you can try. You can try.
Okay,
Emily,
okay.
roll wisdom saving with advantage.
Why is it wisdom?
Mickey,
Wouldn't it be charm?
No,
you're wise enough to not fall for the charm.
Yeah, what that means is you have an advantage against being charmed, not necessarily for charming.
Oh.
Ghost Kid in the chat says, you know, my mum told me
What
two
is-
things growing up. One, never go towards the light. Two, never go into a spider's den. But this is the spider's den, not a spider's den, so I guess I can enter.
Do I roll
Why is
persuasion?
it's just a
advantage?
hotel.
I do I
So
roll
advances
persuasion?
advantage
Roll
just
twice,
means you
take the higher number.
So do I roll
Roll
2
twice, take the
persuasion
highest
checks
number.
and then...
No, just one.
Alright. I'm rolling it, and I got... Oh, I got a 21! Emily,
Okay,
yeah,
then.
looking good for you.
I'm gonna be.
It's gonna be like, what I do if I get 2 nat 20s?
Come on.
So I may or may not have also got a 21.
Okay,
Oh.
but on the first or second roll? Like,
Doesn't
say
matter,
we
you
will
both
can
decide.
take the higher one,
My
right?
first one was a nat 1, so 2.
Oh, okay. Well,
And then my second one was a nat
I
20
will
plus 1.
decide. One of you pick odds, one of you pick evens.
Oh, come on.
Evens?
This is the right way to do
We're
it.
doing the...
Odds,
Yeah,
I guess. I don't have a choice.
alright. Evens wins.
No!
Hey! I'm very persuasive! Let's
So,
go!
you are persuasive
Mickey
enough.
and Ella enter the spider's den, while Crackknuckle and Jesse attempt to look for a healer.
Who do you want to start with?
You know what? Let's have this as another roll of the dice.
I
Let,
hate the fact
let's
that I'm
enter
not
the
Nathaniel
spider's
right
den.
now, because I just had the idea for a song of like a parody of I Need a Hero called I Need a Healer. But I can't do that because I'm not a bard. Dang it.
Nathaniel wakes up in the next session. I just got a weird dream.
Interesting
like
song that I want to
like-
do.
Like across the cosmos, I got a message.
Well, typical
Alright.
me at 5 a.m.
Mickey,
I guess this
Ella?
makes sense. I need a healer.
You two enter the spider's den. Absolutely lovely interior. Wood carved statues, lovely looking seats, and a Drider receptionist behind the counter with her chin in her hand. Her skin is
hi,
a deep
ma'am.
indigo. Her I'm going to need both of you to make me an investigation check.
Oh. Oh god, we killed her siblings or children. I got a 14.
Okay,
What is
Ella, can you make me an investigation check?
That's 13.
You both see her with her chin in her hand, with a small smirk on her face. What do you say?
Hey, girl, how you doing?
This is weird and I already want to leave.
Remember when Aiden said at the beginning of this session that he was good at flirting?
I am amazing at flirting, but you know. Hey,
So-
Do
girl,
it then.
How you doing?
The one of the three pairs of eyes on the Drider looks right into your eyes, and the other two, one of the other pairs looks to Ella, and the last pair kind of gives you a quick up and down. You look like you've seen some better days.
Yeah, you know, we watched a blood sacrifice happen. It was kind of traumatizing.
Sure, just
Well,
tell
not
me
really.
everything.
Not for me. I've been traumatized enough. But, you know, probably traumatizing from our ultimate party.
I mean, I didn't really care.
A party, you say?
Yeah, you
So,
know, me and my
you two
friends.
adventurers?
Well, I say friends. I don't have friends.
I don't like him. So, I don't know what friends we're talking
Yeah.
about here.
Yeah, well, you see, I call anyone who I could use
Yeah.
my friend. You know, it just is a friendlier term.
I've
Oh, a tool.
I've seen a few adventuring parties like that. So is
Okay.
it just
I
the
bet you
two
haven't
of
seen anyone as
or-
handsome as me, have you?
Well, that's not hard to do. No. There's 3 more of us. 1 is somewhere and the other 2 are getting medical attention.
Oh my god, they're ratting us out so hard,
Ah.
dude. We're about to be hunted down to
Y'all about to be
hell.
hunted. Oh no.
Dude, I can't say anything because we aren't there, but dude, Jacob, we're about to get murdered.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Well,
Oh.
huh. Well, you two look like covered in a bit of blood. If you do if you check up on someone for me real quick, I'll let you stay a few nights for free.
God, we've
How's that
fallen
sound?
for the.
Why
we've
would
fallen
we
for
want to
this
stay
trap
if you
I
before.
mean,
You've
you know
fallen
what?
for this before, bro. You've fallen for this before.
You
Okay, but as
shush.
different people.
Why would we need to stay
As
a
different
few
people, yep.
nights? Who says we're staying
okay.
anywhere?
Man, this is a prequel session.
Ella, listen to me.
My name is
We are
Alia, for
sleeping.
Christ's sake!
Alia, I heard the party calling you
No,
Ella.
Talia with a
Sorry.
T.
No, it's Alia!
Alia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a
Alia.
YouTuber?
You know,
Yeah.
Alia, we're sleeping
Wait,
in
am
the
I reading
forest. I mean, we're being pursued. We're
And?
being pursued by high. We're being pursued by high elves. What's safer to stay in than a hotel?
This is a hotel?
Yes,
Yes.
it's an inn.
I don't know what's happening right now. I thought this was a cave.
We're in an inn.
I
No, we
Listen,
left the
listen.
cave a while ago.
It's
Yeah.
Listen, BB will get
It's
us.
a
Colin
hotel.
Sindel is very confused right now.
What?
It is a
We're
hotel
in, like, this-
called the Spider's Den.
Yeah. Please don't mix up. They confuse sometimes.
Christ.
So let's go check up on this person and then get to stay here a few nights. It's safer
Who's
than
on the
sleeping
person?
outside where someone can get us in our sleep. Well, I say get us. I mean get you guys, because if anyone tries to get me in my sleep, I'll probably end up stabbing them in their neck. They try touching
Right,
me,
who
but
asked?
again, self-defense mechanism.
Who asked?
Dude, where did this self-defense
Ow.
mechanism come from?
Oh, it probably
I
shortly
don't
after they
think
got
that.
abandoned to
It's
thirst
called
and starve
drama.
in the sands.
It's called trauma, man. I've been traumatized to the point where I literally have to sleep with a knife and stab things if they try to touch me in my sleep.
I'll keep that in mind when I send in the room service.
Yeah,
does-
I will
Just-
Wait, what?
remember.
Why does Mickey have a similar backstory to Joseph from the Old Testament?
Wait, no
Um,
way.
I don't
You're
know.
right.
Just
Well,
Just
come
keep
let's
going
go,
on
let's
the
go
path
gra-
you
let's
came
go,
in.
Let's go check on this person. Hello. Okay, so
Look for a-
lady,
look for a
where is
large
this person
sign.
located?
which direction did you all come in from?
I
The
don't know.
entrance. The entrance. You never gave
How
us directions.
lovely. Well, the
Like,
city was northeast of the church.
Then
So,
Cool.
probably wherever, from whatever direction. Yeah. Yeah.
alright.
No, then we
Hey, I
came
don't know.
from the
She
southwest.
thinks for
That thing.
she thinks for a second.
Northwest.
Just keep heading down the trail you came through. Look for a large sign. You should find a shop that says knickknacks, knickknacks. Just check up on them.
You know,
All
hey,
Wow, this actually is
you know,
a prequel.
Across my many travels, I once met someone who
Did
had
you-
a similar name to
Did you
Knickknack.
reference
His name was
knickknacks? Did you
Yeah,
reference
in
I
fact,
knickknacks?
Knickknack is
referenced
in our
Knickknack
current-
out of listen,
Yeah.
out of hold on, because I needed to get them some magic items. Had no way of doing it other than knickknack. They don't know what
Nick
knickknack
gave
can
me a
actually
guitar
do.
and
Don't worry.
a bottle of
Don't worry.
infinite
Okay.
booze.
This is business.
Okay.
It was,
knickknack.
well,
that's-
almost gave
Don't
a ukulele,
worry.
but then you started
Alright.
singing a song with it, and he didn't like that.
Yeah, don't worry. I
Alright.
haven't
Got
done
the
anything
train.
stupid yet, Christian.
Okay.
You get to be the full introduction.
Okay. All right. That's good. I like that. just check up on Knickknack. Make sure he's doing all
I'll be
right.
back.
I'm so
Alright.
ready. Dude, this is gonna...
Alright, we'll go check up on Knickknack, baby. Wink.
It
I
does.
can
Can you
already
recognize
tell
it too?
that this. I can already tell that this session's gonna get crazy and maybe a bit dark later. But I love how what we're gonna take away from this session is absolutely just gonna be knick-knack lore.
Yes.
Yeah. Incidentally, how far along are we? Just for the sake of
So-
like stream length.
We're about 2 hours in.
I mean, like of the complete thing.
But the
As for the
campaign-
Oh.
plot, you have pretty much reached the end of what I have planned.
Cool.
Ah,
Yeah. So, after you all meet Nick Knack, I'm sure I'll have my assistant take over.
Okay.
So, you two exit back out into the city and begin to look for a sign that says knickknacks, knickknacks.
So,
As you-
Alia, tell me about yourself.
Why?
Well, I just need to know
As you
more
ask
about
that
you.
question-
Because
As you ask that question, you turn the corner and see a pretty good, well-in shape supply shop with the sign knickknacks, knickknacks.
Knickknacks.
As you enter, you feel you immediately notice a lot of magic runes on the wall and dozens of magical weapons and gear.
do you think I could get away of
As
stealing?
well, no. You notice a dark elf with silvery white hair behind a counter who looks up and smiles at you two. Ah, adventurers. Always a welcome sign.
Hey, you
So,
know, just
what
saying,
what
you're
brings
like
you to my
the,
shop?
You're the cutest. You know, before we get formalities out of the way, you're like one of the cutest shopkeepers I've ever
No.
seen. By the way, wait.
that's
Fourth wall question. Does your character genuinely mean this?
Yes.
yeah. It's important to
Okay.
understand that much like Aiden, a lot of his characters are also gay.
Well, I
A
mean,
lot
he
of
pretty
it.
much
Just wanted
finally
to
used
know.
to.
Actually,
He swings both ways.
Will absolutely flirt with the random silver foxes that he finds.
I
Let's make this
flirt with all of
interesting.
these games.
During Quest of the Rising Sun, he almost got shot by a janitor.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
back in
Great.
character. Back in character. Knickknack looks at you, notices the instrument on your person, and just takes a deep breath and is like, "Bard, I'm guessing."
Well, yeah, you know, I mean, much like my heart, there's just a song everywhere in my heart
You suck at
Yeah.
this.
for you. I'm in love with a shopkeeper.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh
Name
my
it.
god.
You,
brilliant.
as you begin to see,
You lot are
as
gonna
you
miss
begin to
Nathaniel.
sing, Knickknack snaps his finger. As you begin to sing, Knickknack snaps his fingers, and you immediately feel yourself under the effects of the silence spell. He then looks to you. I had just changed Alia, and smiles at you, saying, "I bet you wish you could do that too, huh?"
Oh hell yeah, I wish I could do that.
Yeah, not my first time with bards. So, what brings you two here?
Can you unsilence? Can I try to like signal to unsilence me so I can explain?
Knickknack wafts his hands, and you feel the spell fade.
Hey, listen, man. If you don't want my singing, that's all right. I appreciate your boundaries, but we were here to check on you for this for the spider hostess at the Spider Inn.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean Yikas. Good
Yeah.
to know she still gets customers. Well, Knick-Knack's eyes kind of dart back and forth, checking the corners of the walls, and points at both of you, and you hear Knick-Knack's voice in your mind, but you don't see his mouth move, and he says, "Lovely woman, be careful what you say in that hotel."
Well, we kind of
Like-
said a lot already.
And then the session ends right there on a cliffhanger. We're all dead next one.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't exactly know how much it
Nothing.
actually the story.
Yeah.
So technically, I think it actually
So-
does end.
Yeah, that's all I have written. So
Well-
my assistant will be taking
No,
over for me.
It's been 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's a long time.
Oh.
But
Yeah,
I
I guess also
an
that
hour,
is-
an hour and a half. We've gone on 2 hours 30.
Yeah.
By stream
Yeah.
time, it is a
I
long
feel-
time.
That is
Oh,
that is also a pretty good cliffhanger.
yeah. So
Yeah. You just met the real Knick-Knack and
The real Knick-Knack,
have been
yes.
given a warning about be careful what you say in the spider's den.
yeah,
After we said someone's fired in, so
I
not really
would-
that helpful now, but
I would recommend remembering some of this stuff because I may come back to this, and by that I mean I'm going to steal Christian's script after like a month.
Dude, it would rule if we made this into like a tiny, like, mini prequel campaign.
It wasn't supposed to be a prequel, but it's so similar, and I'm not real, and I didn't realize that.
Here's
until
the
you guys
thing,
started
we
saying
all
stuff.
made different characters. It's at a completely different area. Jacob has already introduced historical areas for some reason into the Forgotten Realms. Probably doesn't know what the Forgotten Realms are. And that
Don't
wasn't ever
worry.
shut down. And now Knick-Knack has shown
Knick-Knack
up.
appearing. Don't worry, Knick-Knack appearing in multiple timelines is perfectly
It's
within
normal.
Knick-Knack's character.
Well, no, but the
Completely
thing is...
100% normal.
Well, no, but the thing is, we were talking just the other day about doing a campaign about one of the other adventures in the little hotel, because they all get
No,
nabbed.
Christian,
And so it is
Christian
very
doesn't know the
ironic.
story. Christian doesn't know the story yet, so I can run that by him later. All we need to know is pretty much, Funny kidnapped Haha, they go in hotel and get kidnapped. So this is
So-
making a ton of logical sense for some reason.
Yeah, this
Which
all happened to fall
Yeah,
They've
into
called the kidnapping
perfect
funny,
place
haha, but you know.
Yeah, this all fell into
a lot
perfect
of
place in
coincidental
continuity.
parallels.
Yeah, except for the fact, for
Yeah.
the fact that the owner of the hotel before. Actually, wait, no, there were several hotels that were
Yeah.
all being hit by the same people. Never mind. I was gonna say the staff were different, but no, even then.
This all makes sense. And the funniest part
Yeah.
is, the funny part is, the campaign that I was running, I've known this one for a long time. Christians, I've only known about his for a week. He's had no clue about what's going on on my normal campaign. So this is just all some insane
Yeah.
iron.
Reminder that
Yeah.
Quest of the Rising Sun
Real-
started off with a session 0 that you all got too invested in, and it seems like that's just happening again. Whatever happens, it just magically
Yeah.
seemed to like always want to continue whatever we start.
Listen, I mean,
I'm going to
honestly,
say
I
something
think it'd be
about
cool
that.
if
That with
we
this
expanded
campaign,
more of this campaign.
Christian's gonna want to finish writing it first, and if you do, he will be DMing this.
Dude,
Yeah.
With his
sign me
campaign-
up.
Give me a second.
That'd be great,
Yeah.
honestly.
Well,
Absolutely.
I'm
I mean,
glad you all seem to be enjoying my plot so far.
I'm glad that you seem to be enjoying us destroying it.
It wouldn't be the first time.
I'm sorry for
Okay.
leaving, by the way. I didn't know we were doing a session
It's
today, and I
fine.
woke up late, and so I missed lunch, and so this was the only
I
meal I
didn't-
could get today.
I didn't know
Food.
I would be DMing today.
Fair.
But yeah, my throat is rather dry now.
Go get some water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we definitely. We'll
Yeah.
definitely organize ourselves far better next time for whenever that may be. I mean, as for
Whenever
the
that
audience,
happens to be.
yeah, as for the audience, next thing you see will probably be another Quest of the Rising Sun. But in case something else happens, then we have this to fall back on. This could be our fallback campaign in a sense.
I will say this one I can already
Yes.
tell because of this first session is probably going to be a bit of a different tone than Quest
Oh,
of the
very
Rising
much.
Sun.
Very much. See, the main issue with that, though, is we're going to have to wait at least a month, because I know Christian wants to have to get more in-depth and write a bunch more first.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because right now, the only major piece of plot that I really have written down was the ritual sacrifice.
We can go back to our regularly scheduled programming then with Quest of the Rising Sun, which you lot can find on KW's channel.
Yeah.
On some day, at some stage, we will work that out better next time. But for now, please either like or dislike because your opinion matters, and subscribe to us already. And on that note, until next time, farewell.